What's up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of the Put It in the Air podcast.
Yeah.
I'm your host, E. To my far right, I got the biggest fish in the sea.
What's happening?
Jazz.
What's up, y'all?
How you feeling?
I'm feeling good.
Okay.
Another one?
We got some friends, family in the building today. My homies, my partners.
Yeah.
Cannice, how you doing?
I'm good. Thank you for having me.
I appreciate you for coming through. Jazz,
Yo,
a.k.a. Honey.
for sure. You already know.
How you feeling?
Feeling good. Very good. Blessed to be here for sure.
Y'all ready to get into some topics?
You already know.
Before we do that, what's up, Cannice? I want to plug something. Cannice do nails, y'all. Let them know where they can find you at.
Hi, y'all. I'm Cannice. My nail name is Nails by Nuke, N-U-K. You can find me on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook.
Period.
Hey, that's God's favorite nail tech right there.
Nah,
You feel me?
Hey,
God's
brag on her,
favorite
bro.
nail
Hey,
tech right there.
she put together some nice nails for my fiance for the Beyonce concert, and and they were fire. You
Thank
feel
you.
me?
Thank
So
you.
if y'all need y'all a set or y'all need something made, some
I
press
got y'all.
on, come on now, come holler at your girl. You
Yeah.
feel me? Let's get into these topics though, bro. What's up?
What's happening?
Hey, you
What
see
we got going
let's
on?
let Sha'Carri Richardson, man.
Killed it.
Hey, did she come back and
Hey,
say?
she came back and went playing with him. Y'all banned her? Oh, let me
She
come
said,
back and
Give me
and
what
do
y'all
that.
owe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You owe.
That's how I felt.
You owe.
Hey, she did it too.
But look, God will never. What's yours is yours,
That's
right?
a fact.
Yeah.
What is
And,
yours is was. And then the crazy part about it is when she came through, and at the end she only talked to the black journalist. Like how y'all be feeling? Like it's a lot of times where they like try to shun. Like you'll be up here at the top, you know, whether it's athleticism or it'll be like actors. Like y'all seen how they did your boy Black Panther. No, not Black Panther. What's the nigga name?
Who, bro?
The boy. Creed.
Oh,
Y'all
yeah.
see how
yeah.
with the white woman, and we still don't know what's going on with that. But like he was up here and like
Jonathan Majors. You talking about Jonathan Majors. Yeah.
Jonathan Majors, and then like with Sha'Carri Richardson, like we already knew she was the fastest woman in the world back then.
Yeah.
But I just felt like they wasn't ready for it.
No,
You
they
know what I
wasn't,
mean?
and
They
they-
didn't want to say it yet,
Try to
so they had to find a reason.
had to
Man.
squash her whole career. Quick.
No, they ain't squashing.
They ain't squash it. Put it
They
on
tried
hold.
to.
Put it on
Yeah.
hold.
They tried
Put it on
to.
hold for a minute.
But you know what? Sometimes God will tell you, you know what? Not
Yeah,
yet.
not yet.
Right,
yeah.
that part.
That part.
That's what I was just
That's
thinking.
what it
wasn't
was.
her time yet.
Yeah, and when she came back this year, it was undeniable.
I'm ready. I'm ready to watch her. I
Undisputed.
love watching track, boy.
Man.
I'm ready to see what she
Hey,
about to come
but
with.
if y'all really take a look at that clip though, she wasn't even in the clip when they started the race, right? y'all gotta. Hey, I really want y'all to go back and watch that video. She wasn't even in the clip. They had literally when they were focusing on the Jamaican chicks, right? But then if y'all look at the bottom of the screen of the clip, she wasn't even in the clip with
She
the rest of the
wasn't. She
runners.
passed
She
them
then
that
just
quick.
came out of nowhere and just floated on them, dog.
In the
Hey.
ninth lane, though.
Man,
the last one.
The last one.
That's crazy. It was something when you be watching
that
her,
say?
it's like it's crazy that a human can run that fast. She literally be out of there. Like
and if you
boy,
pass them Jamaicans,
police will never catch her if she ran
never.
them Jamaicans don't be nothing to play with though.
with the
When
track.
they with the track, man, they don't be nothing to play with. I used to watch them like as a kid.
Yeah.
They be winning everything. Most of them.
Well, you know, it was a lot of, and maybe it was just a vision from the social media, right? There was a lot of back and forth and everything like that when everything was going on, when everything happened with her last year, right? Between the competition, they was bickering and stuff like that a little bit. But I mean, the way that they embraced each other
You
at
see how
the
they
end of that, hugged, you know, just
Man,
kicked
that
it,
was a
chopped it
genuine.
up.
That was
I
genuine.
mean, that was like all culture, all
love.
love right there, right?
You
So,
feel me?
Love to see
I
it.
didn't get it. You guys, at least one of us.
Yeah, I seen
For
that
sure,
picture.
for sure.
At least one of us got it. Any of y'all ever ran track?
Me.
I did.
Yeah.
I did.
100
I
meter
did. That's
dash.
why I loved watching it
Yeah.
growing up. Love that. I can't wait to see the Olympics.
Hey, shout out to y'all. I
Hey.
could never.
Really?
Like,
But one thing I can say, I can't do that long distance.
Nah.
That cross country.
Yeah.
That running around the lap. No. Let me just do I'm doing
Listen,
the sprinting.
but to be totally honest with you, we started on the street. You know, if you lived in the projects,
Hey.
you went to go get everybody.
Real
We
shit.
about to race in the street.
Hey,
like,
this
right.
is true.
This
Flipping on a
hey.
mattress.
Everything was out.
Yeah.
Everything like, hey,
had
That's
to
because we
figure it
was
out.
kids. We was finding something to do.
street,
Yeah.
barefoot,
What?
everybody. We in the
Hey,
street
come on,
racing.
we about to race.
Hey, you
Yes.
ever see a kid in the project you running? They start out with their shoes on, then they come out there
Coming out,
with
yeah.
the race. Swear to God. No, that's a valid point though. Like for
Yeah,
real,
we
grew up in a-
we've been doing this.
Swear.
right? We've been
like,
doing this.
We finding a way. We gonna black kids. They gonna find something to do outside.
No, for real.
Curveball. Yeah, I don't know.
Cans.
I don't know where people was getting these mattresses to do backflips on.
Hey, the same
but
place
no,
they
they
got them
used-
crates.
I swear, crazy.
Swear.
They was abandoned though. Mattresses
Right.
used to be sitting anywhere.
That's one thing about black people. What we do, we find we gonna make nothing out of something. Not for
Man,
real.
make a way out of no way.
Where?
If it were people, us.
Real.
Listen.
Jazz, give
The
us
other
a
topic.
yeah, give
What
us
we
give us a
doing?
recap on that money bag.
Money bag. Ooh, money bag. Hey, I was in there turn. I was in there turn, y'all. I was in there
Lit.
turn. Hey, I
was
had
it
a-
lit?
Hey, I had a good time in money bag.
Good.
Yeah. First of all, he's a Virgo.
Hey,
Virgos.
Oh,
shout out to the
Let's-
Virgos.
Hey, Virgo. Yeah. But the whole concert was lit. The whole thing. Sexy Red came out.
Hey, I seen that.
Hey, she had the whole. Hey, when she came out, we was because everybody thought she wasn't coming though. Just like she ain't coming. She on Drake's tour. What? She came out. They said "Sexy Red" on that screen. What? I was loud.
Hey.
I'm recording. I say, "Why am I screaming like that?" Hey, but she had the whole crowd rocking on everything.
Hey,
that's what's
they
up.
embraced
Man,
her
man,
like
they-
money bag.
You heard me? They embraced her like money bag. She had a who else was on there? Finesse 2 times. You know he brought the little.
Little
It's
boy.
not his son. They said it's not his son, but he like took him in or whatever.
Okay.
Shit, he would have thought that was his show. He was on in the front. They had to pull him back at a point in time because he was doing too much.
Hey, come on, little kid.
Man.
What is a little kid? Why do you be having that little kid? I don't know if I like that.
Wait.
I don't
agree.
like. He be in the club and everything. When Finesse 2
I don't
times
like
came here
that.
at
It's a liability.
338, he
It's-
was in here in the club.
Wow.
It's grown people have grown people time, and kids need to go in the other room.
These are
'Cause-
facts.
They don't
What?
separate it no more.
It's like, all right, I get it. You know, you performing, you can come out a little for a second, but I feel like it's the time. Like, come on now.
And he got his own song, be cussing.
Like, I feel like Finesse too.
How old
like,
is he?
They don't have
He
no
only
guidance.
like 8. No, maybe 10.
And cuss?
He little.
He's a
don't
little
get me
boy,
wrong. I don't
though.
know about 8, 9, 10, something like that.
I'm like, I barely curse, and he cussing.
Back then, I was afraid to curse at that age back then.
Okay.
And where's his parents?
You know how many belts would have
I
been
think
swinging?
they said his mom, was
On
addict
drugs or something like
You know
that.
what I mean? He from Memphis in the street, and I think his mom was in the streets. Probably, I don't know. Don't quote me. But
Damn.
yeah, something like that. And that's why Finesse 2 times took him in.
So did Moneybag give a crazy show or what?
Yeah, man, well, he turned it up, and he did 2 outfit changes.
Okay. You know,
No.
Moneybag be putting that shit on.
Man, he be
He
putting
do.
that shit on. He be putting that shit on.
I ain't gonna flex. Moneybag do be
Yeah,
be
that-
getting
that
fresh.
whole concert
and
was
then he
lit.
been in the gym too.
Yep.
So he be feeling himself now.
Right,
Like,
right.
You know what I mean? He must have known he didn't glowed up. You know, motherfuckers
Oh,
when
yeah,
they
for
when they
sure.
know they didn't hit that
Most
glow up.
definitely.
Yep.
Swear to
Yep.
God.
And he had a little he called some people from the audience, had a little twerk contest on the
okay.
on the stage.
Okay,
You know they love a
participation.
twerk.
Did everybody did good, when nobody up there looking sloppy. You know what I mean?
Hey, you literally cannot have no concert without doing the twerk
Yeah,
contest for
got
the
to.
audience.
He did a good
You
job.
got to.
Yeah.
You got to.
Yeah.
The whole concert was
I-
lit.
She actually had me listen. I only listen to Moneybag Yo because of her. I wasn't
Oh,
even. I wasn't
you're
even
a
on
Moneybag
him.
fan.
I wasn't
I
even.
love Moneybag.
I wasn't even on him at first. She
Yes.
put me on him. I was listening to him at the gym, and I'm like,
Okay.
okay.
No,
Thank
Moneybag
you.
will sneak up on you though.
Yeah.
Swear to
Yeah,
God,
for
I feel like
sure.
I
I
was
wasn't
like,
even
all
hip.
right, Moneybag got some.
Yeah, I wasn't hip at first. I ain't even gonna lie. I wasn't even hip at first. She put me on him. So,
So do you feel like you could do you feel like you could put his album on and let it ride?
oh, for sure.
So, for
Most
real?
definitely.
Put it on
Yep.
shuffle.
Yes.
Yep.
All right.
For
Put it
sure.
on shuffle.
For sure.
Heavy on the shuffle. I like
For
that
real?
shuffle.
Yo, Gotti just dropped the album too.
That was hard.
Y'all like
I've
that?
been
haven't
listening
listened
to
I
it a
ain't
little
hip.
bit.
I ain't hip yet.
Gotti. I used to be a Gotti fan, but like he stopped putting out so much music, and then like now he done dropped another album. So it's like I'm slow to listen to. But when me and you was in the car the other day, when we went to All Star,
Right.
I felt like it was you was playing some new money, some new Gotti. So
Yeah.
I was fucking with it.
Yeah.
But
I've been heavy on that Rollo.
watching the say, you feel like he gave a good show? Like, do you feel like he was?
I think he had a good show.
participating?
I think
'Cause
so.
Some of these rappers be getting on
Yeah,
stage and
he did a good job to
the
me.
music be louder than what they be.
No, he was good. Crowd participation
be
all
low.
day.
Yeah, energy be like high.
Yeah.
Like,
And I didn't even know he had meet and greet. I didn't even know that.
Real cute.
I started seeing it
Damn.
the next day. People was
shitty.
posting pictures. Shitty. I would do meet and
It's
greet.
not shitty.
Virgo. What?
Yeah.
What?
Actually,
Jazz
but
said,
I
I
feel
wanna
like
meet
I
them
noticed that for a lot of these
I didn't
Indianapolis
know he had a
concerts,
meet and
people
greet.
been doing the meet and greet
And
stuff.
I don't think I seen that when I was buying the tickets, the purchase. I don't know. Maybe.
damn, hey,
I don't know.
motherfucker gotta look and see.
Right.
Look,
Clearly.
is
Did
there
I
a
miss
meet
it?
and greet?
Well,
Man, pay that
my
money.
sister picked
Not
them.
out
and-
looking.
But I be wondering what the meet and greets be like. Do that be like a hey,
First of
what's
all,
up?
when
Take
you
a
get
picture,
the meet and
bye.
greet, you do got to be
Is
there
it like
super early.
30 seconds.
It is 30 seconds
For
because
an
we just
extra
recently
200?
did a meet and greet
Oh,
with
for real?
LMA.
Yep.
What was it like?
It was real strict, real quick.
Yep.
We got a picture, say hi, 1, 2, in and out.
Kept
That was
it
it.
Damn, 30 seconds.
I mean,
Max.
security
Yeah.
was like on your ass.
How much
was.
extra was the meet and greet?
Stop spending our money.
No,
In other
seriously.
words.
It was worth it though. I wanted to see LMA.
Because it's like, okay, you gonna charge me an extra $200-$300 for 30 seconds?
I'm not gonna lie to you. The real piece of it that was worth it was the fact that you got to be there early.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
That's
we
what I
were
was about to
literally
say.
we
Yeah.
were literally at the gate where she was, right? So you know how they make that little gap in front of the stage. So it was like
Okay.
the stage, the gap, the fence. We
Yeah.
were literally right there, could literally see the
Yeah.
sweat
So basically,
glistening
y'all
on
got
Okay,
first
so you had
dibs.
Yeah.
first
Y'all got
preference.
first-
Okay.
yeah.
and
Okay.
parking.
parking.
Okay, that's
And
what's
free
up.
parking, okay?
That's what I was about to say. When you get that meet and greet, you got to be there early.
Yeah, we did. I
That's-
think we had
and you
to be
can't
there.
leave.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
shit, yeah.
No.
And one thing, they punctual. I fuck with it. These people are punctual.
No,
you ever
that's
do
a
something? You
fact.
ever schedule somewhere? Punctual.
That's hey, y'all.
We try to
Listen,
be
y'all gotta be on
punctual.
time, man.
No, I'm like
Gotta
that
be
too.
on time.
I'm,
You
I'm
like
bad
that
with that.
too?
No, nigga, I am bad with time. My old lady be so shitty at me.
Actually, I mean, and we done hung out a little bit. Kyra be
you
like,
be
"We
on
on our
time."
way. We coming."
You know what? You right.
It be me, not her.
Yep. It be me. It be me.
It be her.
That
Oh,
is crazy.
man.
To be a Virgo, I thought we timely mannered.
I promise you, it's something I used to be good at.
You did.
but I didn't got lax on
You
it.
got old.
It's other things that I'm a little more particular about, but time.
Yeah, but time ain't it.
I be feeling like shit. It'll start when I get there. Type shit. I'm
Hey.
just so I'm gonna get better. My old lady, she
When
is
I
working
walk
on
through.
me.
Let me tell you this, man. Time, you gotta value that,
You
man.
do.
You don't
You
gotta.
do.
You can't
I know.
get that back.
You
So
right.
You
You
gotta
right.
make all of them minutes
I'm
count.
just so slow. I be like, I don't know.
You right. Getting dressed, I can't say I
slow.
take a little longer now. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I
the
can
whole
sit
thing.
there after the shower and just be sitting there.
Chilling. I don't
Cause
know what I be doing.
I need to be putting on my clothes.
Kyra be like, she be on me like, I'm like, damn it, I'm coming.
That be her. That be her. She
No,
be
I
like,
think you
okay,
did.
10 minutes.
I think you getting it
Time to
though.
go.
Because I'm like, you were.
I promise, babe, I'm gonna get better.
I was
swear.
ready
Hey,
today.
she promised.
So what's going on with this sexy red?
Hey,
Sukana. That music.
Sukiana.
Sukiana.
Sukana. Y'all know she
Sukiana.
coming here?
I think I saw.
She's coming
I
here.
think so.
Really?
She's coming here in September.
Motherfucker about to get their pussy scratched. Is that what you say? Get my pussy scratched.
No.
She's coming here at Limelight. Show is
Wow.
September.
I actually don't even want to be in the building. It's
That's
gonna be
gonna be
real
rad
wild and dangerous.
shit.
Ooh, it's
She's definitely coming here.
Not
It's
stinky.
gonna be stinky.
I said, damn.
It's gonna be stinky. It's gonna be stinky.
I
So
said, damn.
how y'all feel about this new like what you call it, hood rap
Vulgar.
thought music?
Vulgar.
Pussy
actually-
scratched.
I actually love it.
You do?
I do.
Tell me about it.
ratchet
You know
shit.
what? I ain't even gonna go
Hey,
ahead. 'Cause I ain't
you
even-
know what? I'm
Tell
gonna tell
me
you
about
like
it.
this, right? Like the men have been doing it for so long, right?
Okay.
And maybe and I mean maybe if we look back, maybe it wasn't as nasty. I mean, you might have had your Lukes, right? But I mean like
Too short.
too short, yeah,
Oh,
good.
you right.
But at the end of the day, like
Yeah,
they've been
yin-yang
able
twins.
to talk that for so long. Why we can't talk
right.
about our own bodies and
Never thought about
and do
that.
it that way, right? Like I
hard.
mean, so I love it. And I mean, I just love the way like all of the ladies are coming on the scene at one time. They featuring each other on each of their songs. Like, I mean, it's a whole movement.
you right about that.
Right? Like,
Yep.
come on now.
Yeah.
I love every bit of it.
I love it too. Like you are seeing more. I feel like I told my brother this, and we kind of got in a back and forth debate because I feel like right now is the era of the women. The
For
women
sure.
are running rap right
They
now.
running it.
And there has never been another time where there has been women dominating. Now we're dominating it.
Yeah.
Because okay. You got Drake who's been on top for boom. Then you got Lil Baby, all right. But then you got all these women like
It's
you got
so many.
Lotto,
Come on,
Lotto's
keep naming
Cardi B. She's dominating. I mean, if Nicki Minaj is still out
Yeah,
here,
she out there,
And I mean,
yeah.
then you got all the other new rappers,
Glow.
Glorilla,
Who
Sexy
else?
Red, but
Sexy Red.
Coil Ray.
Coil
We
Ray,
are
yeah.
dominating.
Hey, you
rap
got it.
right now. They're responsible for most of the hits.
Yeah.
On the radio right now, or if they're not responsible for, they're featured on them.
Yeah,
Like
let's
Baby
keep
Girl,
it
they
real.
come- coming together.
Meg the Stallion,
Meg
Ken
the
the
Stallion.
Man, the chicks that did Shabuya.
Yep.
That one
Yeah.
right
Roll
there.
call.
Roll
Yeah.
call.
Okay.
All of them.
telling you.
Sheesh, yeah. So I mean, they definitely man. We like dominating and changing it right now.
For real.
So
Shout out to
I'm feeling
shout out
it.
to
Shout
women
out
rap
to
right
the
now.
women rap.
that part.
Man.
Y'all doing it.
But with the
Hey,
it's
City
hood
girls.
rap, though. the city
Man.
girls.
Oh, can't forget
Because
about
they started a movement in their own.
Can't forget about Clarice. That's my baby.
Yeah. Carisha.
Hold on,
Oh,
we
yeah.
about to fight.
Yeah.
What? That's my girl.
That's my.
Oh, damn.
All three of our girls.
you got JT. Y'all can have JT. Y'all got JT.
I take JT.
She be coming with the
cool.
bars
She-
though.
you know
with
what I mean?
JT.
Yeah, she
I
fine.
Fucking love Carisha.
She
Be
fine
coming with
too.
the bars. Yeah, the
She fine
bars.
too.
Yeah. But my thing is like with Sexy Red and Sukiyana, it's like they don't got bars. They
don't.
just got a lot of nasty.
It is a lot of
No,
nasty.
they don't really got.
And it's a lot of rah-rah. The girls love the rah-rah.
They
you
do.
know?
They like is that what's be
The
going
rah-rah.
on?
Whatever.
I mean, but you know what? They gotta make that for the ladies that's in that
lane.
Exactly. Right. And so that's cool.
But
so
it must
for
be
sure,
a lot of them then.
For sure. It is.
It must be a lot of them.
I mean,
they want that pussy
some,
scratch.
it's some girls down there that live in the trenches day to day. And in order to make it through their day, they got to hear that. And I respect it 100%.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about.
I
Times is
respect it
just-
100%.
Shout out to my nigga, honey.
Yeah.
like a little
For
ghetto.
sure.
I love a little ghetto.
I mean, listen, I'm not gonna be out here promoting.
Yeah.
I'm not saying go
Getting pussy
sell.
scratched.
Yeah, go sell your body. I'm not trying to say make sure.
But
that,
we respect sex workers.
But
make sure the guy is paying you and paying your rent. I'm not trying
That's
to
real,
promote
though.
that. But if that's your life,
That's
Yeah.
real, though.
live your
Right.
life.
Yeah,
Yeah,
say that.
facts.
Say
Facts.
that.
we love, hey.
Because that's how they making it. Some of them.
Facts.
We
I
love
agree.
all of them though. Whether
Yeah.
you're a
Yeah.
sex worker or you a CEO.
Get your bills paid.
Hey,
Okay.
Man,
Come on now.
My
At
lights
this-
on.
at this point in time, just go ahead and just
What
get it how
they
you
say,
live.
your
Get
web sells. It sells. It sells. It really do. You down on your bending knee.
It's the look for me.
It's the
You better go do. You better do what you gotta do.
Big fish, I want a day. Man. Bro, I want a day.
bring it. Well,
The
y'all, what
wicks.
y'all say? Y'all
That's
gonna be
the tr-
ducking no
that's
smoke?
the
Then
truth.
she
No
got exactly.
duck
Then
of the smoke.
That's the
with
truth,
it.
though. They be acting like they don't be doing it here because they do it.
everybody,
For the $40.
everybody do it everywhere.
That part.
Hey.
Come on now.
That
So
part.
look, watch this. What y'all think about Irv Gotti? And I just feel like I don't know if y'all seen the Drink Champs clip
I didn't see his clip.
or the
no.
interview. So basically, I just feel like did y'all see any other clips where he was like dogging Ashanti
I
and
was about to
stuff
say,
like
Dr.
that?
Ashanti.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say that's the only thing I've
Yeah.
heard about
So
him.
the thing
speaking
is
on
with
that.
him, I just feel like he just won't move
It's
the fuck
something.
on. It's like nigga, it's giving stalker now. And this
Yeah.
nigga needs.
He been doing it
I
for
hope she got a
years.
restraining order on this nigga.
Yep.
This is my thing.
been doing it for
Why
years.
you know, if you had a crush on a girl, you wanted something from her, she didn't give it to you, or she did. Why you speaking on that?
Keep going on interviews.
I mean,
It's 2023.
you know what I'm saying?
press.
And like I said, I didn't see his.
Press. Like God.
And you talking about
You know, I didn't see the Drink Champs interview or clips, but I'm just speaking from when he first came out and they were saying like he spoke on, him doing whatever he said he did with her and this and this and that. And I'm
Yeah.
just like, dang, this is from like
You mean
20
years
years,
ago.
like 20,
That's what I
25
said. It's
days.
2023 and you
Like,
still talking about
That
it.
nigga press.
Man.
Like
That's
this
what it
nigga,
sounded like.
it's like, bro, move on.
Yep, move on, let her go.
Like talk
He
about
with, she with Nelly.
Yeah, I
Again,
think that's
they
a
back
fact,
together?
right? Is
I
that
think
a
that's a fact.
Man,
That's
we
a
love to
fact.
see it. Shout out to St. Louis.
Yeah.
We love to see it.
What they say?
And man, like I just really feel like sometimes men, they get in this mindset where they feel like they own a woman.
Yeah, for
Obligated.
sure.
Yeah.
What
I
she's
agree.
supposed, how she's supposed to move, think, and maneuver through life. And it's like, bro, you don't own nobody. If y'all were dealing with each other at a point in time, whether people knew about it or didn't know about
Facts.
it, like y'all moved on from now. I don't know what he's looking for. He
Yeah.
must be looking for some type of attention from this lady.
But if he is, go talk to her.
Right.
And if you can't get in touch with her, then leave it alone.
Exactly.
Right? Like, I mean, what you telling the whole at
He
this
keep
point,
doing interviews.
Yeah, you telling everybody else but her. Just go ahead and leave her a voice message, write her a letter. I don't know, send her a bird.
Yeah,
tell her you
email.
like her. Like, I don't
Send
know.
her a kite.
man. Yeah.
But
kite, yeah.
this the definition of a blocked nigga. Like a
Yeah.
nigga, he can't get in touch with you. So now this nigga going in the media.
Man.
He doing interviews. Like nigga, move the
Right.
fuck, move around, bro.
Yeah.
Move around.
Yeah, you're gonna have to let that hurt go.
You got to
part.
let that hurt go. Nigga need to go to therapy.
Ooh, shout out to therapy.
Shout out to therapy.
Shout out to therapy.
So, you hear about this mouse in the chicken nugget?
Cause tell me about it. Like what?
That baby bit into that nugget and had to go to the hospital.
Wait.
Wait, so the mouse was still in the nugget?
The mouse was
fried
cooked
that
in that
motherfucker.
Was it
nugget.
alive?
No, stop
That
it.
motherfucker was crispy.
How though?
Where was the tail? Was it a tail?
I don't know. I just seen the visual. It was a bite, and that baby bitten and had to go to the hospital.
I'm sick to my
They
stomach.
gonna get paid. McDonald's.
Oh, that,
You gotta love it.
They about to get paid.
Motherfucker. About to love that
The
check.
daddy said he ain't never. He said I buy my son chicken niggas all the time.
See, they getting lazy. They got rats and roaches and shit.
I'm saying, so you just pick up one that's crawling around and kill it and cook it?
Like, how did that bitch
I
get
really
into
thought
the
they was
grease?
pre-made
Right.
though.
That's what I was
Because when
thinking.
McDonald's get they
Now,
already,
I've worked at McDonald's. Them
So
nuggets
that
definitely
happened at
come
the
in a bag.
factory.
Right. So that means
that happened at the
That
Started from
shit
the
happened
bottom,
at
now
the
we here.
factory.
facts though, right?
That's a good
stuff come
motherfucking
pre-packed.
observation.
Yeah, that's,
Bro, that
them
hap-
nuggets. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. They come in like a clear
Yeah.
basket, a bag, right?
Dump
Tear it open,
it,
drop them in
yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Like
that happened at
So
the
that
factory.
happened, yeah,
So y'all
facts.
need to go.
That motherfucker
do
started
some
from scratch.
research.
exactly.
And you talking about me? You talking about scratch?
yeah, she on one now. You
For
done passed it
real.
to her.
Like, damn.
That's
Hey,
disturbing.
all I know is
That
them,
is
them folks
disturbing.
about to get paid. I love when black people get paid.
I'm
Oh,
mad.
yeah.
I'm
Sign
mad that
me up.
baby
Ain't
bit in
nobody
that.
died.
I'm mad that baby, because
Yes.
we have to go to the hospital,
Yeah.
Oh,
he was
yeah.
4. He was
4.
4. Yep. Bit into that.
and you know they love them nuggets.
Yeah.
That shit
Man.
is crazy.
I wonder what made him realize.
Them babies love
Them
McDonald's.
kids be on that
McDonald's.
crack McDonald's.
Right.
About to
Did
fall
y'all see
out the
that
car.
picture though of the bite?
No,
With that
you're gonna
did.
definitely have
No.
to
I
send that.
did.
You're
It's
gonna have to send
disgusting,
that.
bro.
Woo, that
Disgusting.
shit. I'm mad that baby.
The
bit in
kids
that.
do love McDonald's though.
They do.
They got some. It's something that these people are doing at the factory that is keeping these kids hooked.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what they doing though.
Yeah, I don't
We
know.
need to figure
I
out.
need Shaw love a burger with extra pickles.
Man, oh, she's a picklehead.
Yeah, she's a pickle head.
Oh, I love
pickle.
some pickles.
I do
Really?
love pickles
Too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Pickle.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all heard about what was that gunplay? Then
y'all know-
held. Y'all know gunplay?
I
that
do know
rapper.
Gunplay.
He,
Gunplay rapper.
he held his wife and his daughter at gunpoint.
What?
He was he struggles.
His
but
family?
He was mad because his wife asked him to turn. The TV was loud.
No, or he was
Playing Call of
TV was
Duty.
loud and he was hollering. You know, when you get to playing the game,
Yeah.
you hollering and
Calling
shit,
the car.
yelling and she asked him like tone down. They got a newborn baby.
And got mad.
You know what I mean? And she like he's scared. He woke the baby up scared and hollering at the TV and stuff like that. And he must have been drunk and high.
That's what she said.
Yeah,
he's back. He back an addict and
Yeah.
talking about.
Wow.
Let's go back to
She
the.
wanted a divorce too.
Let's go
Yeah.
back to the point of shout out to therapy.
Yeah.
Man.
But he struggles with substance abuse and
Yeah.
he goes back and forth from being in recovery.
She
and-
said she
and
can't help
relapsing.
him no more.
But it's like
That's scary.
It's really
is
scary
scary.
and sad. I mean, you didn't. And then he got mad because he's arguing with her about him being loud and waking up the baby. So she starts packing up, so that they're gonna leave,
he
for
really
the night.
got angry.
They were gonna leave for the night because she knew he was turned up. He was on that shit and drunk. So she was gonna leave, let him sober up. He ain't like that. He said, "Bitch, you ain't going nowhere."
Wow.
That's fucked up. You or the baby. So yeah, it's really fucked up. These niggas really be thinking they own.
I mean, the
It
gun
goes back to that.
The gun on your
the
child.
gun
back to that.
and then just the gun violence.
Gunplay.
is
His name ain't no
gun.
His
play.
name ain't gunplay for no reason.
Yeah.
Damn,
It's not funny.
It's-
But I can't
It ain't
help.
funny.
It
It's
ain't
not.
funny.
It's
you
fucked
know?
up.
But
Shout
it
out-
really makes sense.
No, shout out to
Yeah.
her and pray for her for
Yeah.
real.
Oh,
'cause,
yeah, for
like,
sure.
Yeah,
women,
for sure.
but you got to think that they're celebrities. So you got to think the women, the average woman from day to day goes through this shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of it's a number of women that are being killed.
Yeah.
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 She even
Bye.
said she got a restraining order on him.
I mean, wouldn't you?
But I'm like-
It was an AK-47.
Oh, that's what it
wow.
was. Oh, I didn't know
He
what
meant
the gun
business.
was.
That
Yeah.
nigga was gunplay. Like
Okay.
for real.
Over your game though.
He was high on
Every-
cocaine
yeah.
and drunk.
Say no to
That
drugs.
chemical imbalance ain't serious.
It's rough, especially when you an addict and you wrestling with demons. There ain't no telling what he doing drugs for.
Yeah, for sure.
That part.
And what he's trying to run from.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So just pray for people in that situation, because even though this is highly publicized and it's gunplay, you got to think of the average motherfucker in the black community that's
Exactly.
going through this shit.
Yep.
And the woman and men that the men that might be turning up
Definitely
and women
ain't
having to deal with the aftermath and shit.
For sure.
Definitely ain't the only one.
So we pray for these folks, and I hope the sister divorces him and gets a little bit of money out of the deal.
You know, nah, for real, get your dividends.
Motherfucker is owed a little bit of money. Goddamn,
Suffering and pain.
PTSD.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
What's going on with Usher and Kiki
Kiki Palmer.
Palmer? They new little song.
Trash.
Shady.
It is. It's like y'all just want to do something.
After
Yeah.
that,
At
all, after all
Y'all
that,
went
what
in the
happened?
studio. It's like,
Yeah,
we
'cause-
should do this, and it was no.
Make some money.
Bring the Sandman out from Apollo.
Make some money.
I mean, Usher normally don't put out no bad shit, but I ain't really feeling it.
He sounded good.
I mean, he always sound good, but
Yeah,
it's
he
like,
always sound
what
good.
the fuck is he?
That part though. But you know that people love
Come on,
drama.
Usher.
That's what
People
it
love
is.
drama.
Yeah.
That's what it
So
was.
that's views, views make money, you know.
Yeah, I mean, motherfuckers is fighting to stay relevant from day
Oh,
to
yeah.
day. You got the
Yeah.
average motherfucker.
That
so
part.
picture a celebrity. Okay, this what we can do.
Yeah.
Yep.
But let's go.
Capitalize.
Let's start at the root of the situation. How y'all feel about how her man came out, and popped off on her on the internet.
Tinder.
Oh, Tinder is the perfect word to describe that.
Yeah, these niggas be sassy.
I
nowadays.
got boy.
They
be
talk about women being all sensitive and in their feelings all day, every day, and they just be
That's a
just like
fact.
us,
Everybody,
Men
so
are.
if not worse.
everybody
'Cause
in
come
their
on.
feelings and sensitive at some
Okay.
point. So
You're right.
I mean,
You know what
it's
I'm saying?
okay
You're
to
right.
be in your feelings and
But
sensitive.
the things I've seen
is.
some dudes do, I'll be like, there's no way. Because I ain't never did it.
Okay.
But it's the
Yeah.
thing. Okay, so
I guess
look,
people have different emotions. I
it's
guess.
a
for
safe
sure.
space for a man to come out and express his emotions. Okay,
Not
that's
on
cool.
social media.
But the
Agreed.
thing is, you can't. The way you did it,
Yeah, social
Yep.
media.
and you thought you ate though. He really thought he ate.
They
when
cut
he
his
came out and
ass
did
up.
it. And goddamn it,
Well, this is what I was
You
gonna
did.
say. You said safe space. Like, for anybody feeling like social media is a safe space to voice your opinion, your
not.
feelings,
not.
it is
yeah.
not.
It's not.
You should have done it with
They're
your woman at
judging
home.
you.
Social media is never been a safe place. Even if they intended it to be that way, like, I mean, they will light your ass up.
That
like,
part.
I mean, you're gonna have some good comments sprinkled in there, some supportive comments and things like that sprinkled in there, but the majority of the people want you dead, basically. Like,
Basically.
I mean, like,
Right.
it's terrible.
It
yo.
is.
So I don't know why he felt like boom. And then nigga, we don't know you. This
Right.
is key.
Right.
Yeah, we
This
know
is
Kiki.
Keela in the beat.
Okay.
God damn it.
We was raised with Kiki.
These are
You
facts, though.
not
I
finna
mean,
fuck with our cousin.
you actually
Right.
touching
My cousin.
somebody that can't do no, like she can't do no wrong in
Nigga,
nobody's
what?
eyes.
I ain't
Like
talked to
that's
my, I ain't
Kiki.
talked to cousin in a minute, but nigga, you is not coming for my cousin.
That
Bro
part,
said
that
Keela
part, that
beat.
part.
This is our cousin. We grew
Hey,
up.
she was looking good though.
She was.
Fine.
She always look good.
Then I don't know why.
And that's why he was in his feelings.
Yep. I don't know why men feel like because okay, when you get her in a relationship, first of all, this nigga, you got the nerve to pop off like that, and you ain't even ask her to marry you. Excuse me, sir. Slow down.
So like she said,
Second
what
of
did
all-
she say?
Second
Yeah.
of all, bro,
He in a
I don't know
relationship,
why
man,
men
married.
feel like when they get in a relationship with you, just a relationship, you a boyfriend, my nigga, and then. All right, you have a baby with a woman that you own her, and you that gives you the right to tell her what she can and cannot wear,
What they
where
say.
where she
You know
can
what
and
it
cannot
is.
go.
Right.
It's not that, bro. First of all, she is not married; she's single. So, like, there's no way that you feel like you can tell a woman, like, even if y'all was married, like, there's a way about doing it. But bro, you thought you ate, but you didn't.
That's why I say he should have just kept it at you look good.
Okay.
Corny ass.
And then I feel like she didn't even do that much. It's like she just went out there and was looking sexy. I think it was the fact that he wasn't with her. You know these.
She's feeling herself, looking
And
good.
I'm like, it's
probably had a
Keke
few
Palmer.
drinks.
And it's Usher.
Keke Palmer.
Like,
He
what
was
you-
serenading her. I think he serenaded.
But he
some
do
other
that to
people.
everybody.
Yeah,
He do
that's what I
that
was
to
saying.
everybody.
That's
And
his
it's-
show.
I'm just like, what was the big deal in the first place?
I mean, that's his.
That's what he do.
That's entertainment.
That part.
That's entertainment.
But you gotta think, and then he got the
You
nerve to act like
insecure?
he
Oh,
was
it's
putting
gonna
his
be a
foot
long
down.
ride,
Nigga, you ain't
Keke.
even got a job.
It's gonna be a long ride. You did all that over there. Oh, baby.
But
You said it's a
Bye.
long ride.
Yeah,
It's gonna
it
be a
is.
long
Long
ride.
ride.
It's gonna be some more problems because he's insecure.
Yeah,
psych,
that's what
nigga,
it's
you thought
giving.
you ate.
I would have
and
been happy, baby. Go ahead.
Okay.
I'm
You
happy
look
that
good.
looking at you.
I'm finna hit that when
What?
you come
when
home.
you come home.
Ugh,
When you
can't
come
wait.
home. I'm not far
can't
from
wait.
insecure.
Shit.
What?
the
You
fuck?
going out like that? Okay.
I'll see you later.
Can't wait
Show
till
look
you come home.
cleavage. You
I'm about
feel me?
to get that pussy scratched.
In the words of Suki.
Period.
No, for real. That's a good feeling.
Like what? My lady look good. Usher trying to serenade her.
Okay.
Like what? You should feel like a.
You feel like a boss.
You feel me? So let's get into these fashion.
What?
Yeah.
What's up? What's up? Y'all been seeing these Beyonce outfits?
Yes.
Yeah.
Did y'all go to the concert?
No.
Okay.
It
I'm
ain't in the budget.
surprised y'all didn't.
I mean, we
They got a wedding.
Contemplated.
They planning a wedding.
Oh, that's
yeah,
that's
we
true.
thinking of it, but I'm just like that ain't in the budget right
What
now.
is this
But like
budget?
y'all could have got some. Like y'all could have this. Bay went to the one in Chicago, but they had the tickets were cheaper in St. Louis just
That's what
this
she
last.
said.
I know.
last
I wish I
weekend.
could have made St. Louis. That's
St.
right.
Louis was that would have been a steal.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't
Surprised
know
you
what.
didn't make your way to your hometown.
But the thing, I had to work. I was busy. You feel me? So,
Yeah.
but
I think I told Erica I got goals to meet. I'm gonna be sad if I don't meet my goals. So I'm gonna just have to wait on Beyonce.
When's her tour over? It's been going on.
October 1st, I think.
October 1st, I think.
I know you lying.
I'm hoping.
She's by the
Listen,
time she get done, it'll be a
56, I think
56.
56.
Yes, 56.
Hey, that's
she
fly.
gonna be man.
She
$2
getting to that
billion.
But the thing is, y'all gotta think she ain't went on tour since
On the run, too.
Yeah,
That's-
and then you gotta think the next time she goes on tour is probably gonna be
Some more
5
years.
to 7 years from now, possibly.
Have she dropped she didn't drop no song recently, have she?
Well, she had the album, the Renaissance
She had the
album.
album,
Okay,
so it
yeah.
ain't no reason
The
to
tour.
You know,
How
I mean,
long
she's
ago?
on tour. She's performing the album
Yeah,
that she
true.
just
Okay.
dropped. So,
I just hate I didn't listen to
Dang.
the read when they was saying get y'all money ready, she coming. I didn't even
And
believe
yeah,
them.
that's what
Hey,
it was.
The
They wasn't lying.
podcast.
You gotta think.
Shout out to
Come
them
on,
over there
it's-
at the
it's
read,
better.
man.
Okay.
Yeah. They kept telling us she coming. Get y'all money ready. They would say it plenty times on the podcast. She coming. Get y'all money ready.
Where?
So when they say that, we got
Yeah,
listen.
next
gotta
time I'm
believe.
listen, I regret it too, cause I promise y'all over there it's Chrissy, I forgot what their name is over there on the read, but they said she coming, get that money ready. She
Swear.
coming. They've been saying it for
They
like a
listen
year
to
or
the
two.
read a lot.
You listen to yeah, she listen to the read.
Yep,
Okay,
yep.
Yeah.
And but have y'all been seeing the outfits?
yeah.
People
What y'all
looking
looking
For
good.
Beyonce or the people that's
Beyonce.
attending?
Oh no, not Beyonce. I know Beyonce probably popping.
Oh yeah,
out.
she fly.
Yeah.
The people that's attending, like they've been trying.
People
They been
getting
spending
they've
that
been
money.
looking good. They be looking
They
good.
got
is
the
looking
glitter,
good.
the
I've
silver,
noticed a lot of
Silver,
shimmer,
yeah.
silver, gray. Why is it with the
Rhinestones.
silver? Yeah.
A lot of people associate it with it because it's the Renaissance, you know?
Okay.
And the album cover.
Yeah.
That's
You know,
all
on the
I'm
album
seeing.
cover,
you know?
Fire.
It's fire.
From my
Fire.
understanding.
I feel
Fire.
like it's different. It's fire. It's a vibe.
Yeah.
It's a vibe.
Yeah.
Wait, and I was
All
gonna
the
say,
metallic.
don't give no girls no reason to wear no
Metallic.
shimmer,
No.
some glistening.
Oh, that's all they gonna wear.
They
That's all I've been
found
seeing.
like a nice little glittery like Air Hardy. She ordered an Air Hardy.
We got
She
to
was
see
fire.
that
We need
fit.
the outfit
She was fire.
recap.
It was
She ain't
fire.
take no
I liked it.
pictures.
She
Right.
did.
Where
My
the
baby did
pictures
take some
at?
pictures.
One.
Okay.
You better hit her Instagram up.
Okay.
I only seen one. I said she
Ooh.
was fine, but I want to see more.
Where was
Okay.
And she got some good seats. Them tickets wasn't cheap.
Oh, we know.
Oh, we already know.
But-
I knew somebody who bought tickets the day of in Atlanta.
That part. That part.
I
And they
know
had
her.
good
Put
seats,
your
though.
money
I
where
know
your
she ain't
mouth
gonna,
is.
she ain't gonna tell me how much she paid for it, but
Yeah.
Bethany,
But the
I'm talking about you.
That
yeah,
part.
I know
Hey.
you spent a pretty
That
penny.
part. That part. That part.
But, hey, you gotta think, but that's her favorite. Like, I had to be like,
Yeah.
whatever.
No, I
you-
get that
Yeah.
100%.
Bro
Whatever
had
you
to.
need,
Yeah.
whatever you want, you got. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's her favorite, and it's like one person is like, all right, man, I gotta make this, try to figure out how to make
Yeah.
this happen for
Dream
her.
No,
come
shout
true.
out
That's
to you
what's up.
though.
Yeah.
I,
Shout
didn't,
out.
I
Right.
actually didn't go so she could get a
Salute.
better seat.
I feel
Yeah.
that.
That's
Yeah.
what's up.
Yeah, I feel
Make
you.
that dream come true.
Yeah.
So, shout
Look
out.
at
She
it.
had a great time.
Shout out to Black Love, man. Stop
Yeah.
playing with
That
us.
part.
Hey,
That part.
That
Yeah,
part.
stop playing with
on
us.
that.
Yeah. Yeah, where the horn at?
Shout out to Black Will.
Yeah.
For real.
It's serious.
But
So what's the other one? You talking about Bob Barker? You want to talk about him?
no,
99?
hold on. We sneakerheads and shit.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh,
I mean, I
so-
guess I ain't speak on none of the fashion I got on. Hey, if it ain't black on, I don't want it.
That part.
100%.
Okay, talk about it.
We rocking today's Citizens Heaven on the hat and the shorts. We rocking Soul Boy on the shirt.
I don't know about the Soul Boy. Yeah.
We rocking
Fire.
Travis Scott and Air Max on the feet. So,
Period.
for sure.
Period.
If it ain't black on, I don't want it.
You feel
Yeah,
me?
you don't play
Bro,
around.
bro ain't playing either fresh.
She don't.
Hey,
At all.
fresh.
At all.
Man.
Sis, you fresh too.
Yeah, you fresh too, baby.
Thank
You looking
you.
good. I don't know where you got your little skirt and little top from. but
Oh, the
it's
skirt
looking
is
good.
from Walmart. You know.
Period.
The
The
Dookies
Walmart
on my
fine.
feet,
Oh,
the
she call them
Forces, the
Dookies.
The Air Forces.
Hey,
if
you
you
gotta
from
keep a
Milwaukee,
fresh pair.
we call them
Okay.
Dookies, but that's Air
Classy.
Force Ones
Oh,
on the
y'all
feet.
call 'em Dookies?
Yeah, we
They
call them
Dookies.
Yeah,
Never
Why do they
heard
do
of
that?
I don't know why we call them out there. That's
The shirt is Fashion Nova, and
Okay.
the top is Mile High Club.
Oh yeah,
Come
shout
on,
out to
let's
Mile
go.
High
Yes,
Club.
shout out to
yeah,
Mile
okay.
High
You
Club.
feel
Yep.
me?
Yeah.
Jazz, what you rocking, bro? What you got?
What I got on? ASOS top.
Hey,
ASOS shorts.
Okay,
Some Dior's.
yeah.
little Dior on the feet.
I feel it.
You feel me?
I respect it.
major.
Hey, you got you know the fitted cap. keep the
Yeah,
fitted-
that
fitted
motherfucker
cap.
hard.
The Mariners,
Mm.
little urban outfitters. You feel me? Little urban outfitters on the pants and some dunks on the feet.
Yeah, for sure.
None. It's like
Fly club.
It's all good.
Yeah.
you know.
Fly club.
Yeah, I literally
like-
try not to come out the house without nothing black on.
No,
for
for
sure.
real.
Yeah,
I feel that.
You don't.
yeah, I really do
Definitely.
try.
and that's real. Like, have y'all been seeing the speaking of black on? All right, I'm really been heavy into the collabs lately. And like,
Come on, talk to me.
Joe Fresh Goods collabs.
yeah. Salih.
Salih.
Yeah,
Salih.
with the Crocs.
I gotta get a pair of those.
Them was so comfortable.
I
I'm
just
a
got
got
two
two
pairs.
Is
How
nice.
many you got?
I just got one.
Got
I ain't
one?
go too crazy.
You got the blue
Because I
ones.
want.
You got the blue ones and the pink ones, right?
No, I just got turquoise. The turquoise.
I just got two
Turquoise
pairs. I
boys.
got the black and the orange.
Bro, first of all, we
And
just
I
was
ordered-
talking.
And I
I'ma
ordered Bay
I'm
some.
gonna send you the link.
I ordered Bay some. She got the green one. The forest green.
Bro, you got them that quick. We just was talking, bro. They have none. Now she got.
Oh,
two.
so they ain't playing with the
It was
shipping
quick.
then.
It was quick.
They ain't playing
Damn,
with
that's
the
what's
shipping.
up.
Okay.
Nice.
That's what's up.
Yep,
You
and-
you
yep.
warm yet? Feel good?
I wore the black ones today.
How they
You feel like they're a little bit big.
How they feel?
Nah, they fit perfect.
Okay.
Okay.
I
Okay.
okay. Too. They comfortable too.
They are.
Heaven on
They
the
are
I feel
feet.
like they
comfortable.
more comfortable than the regular Crocs.
They are
They
extremely
are
comfortable.
comfortable more than the
I'm
the regular
sure.
Crocs.
I actually like the adjustable sides. Right,
Yep.
you can unclip both sides and adjust it that way, right? Versus just the standard Croc flap on the back, well, sport mode.
Right. Just so, do you wear that with the strap? Those you wearing with the strap on the
Yeah.
back? Or
I
do
do
y'all
wear
fold it
mine with
down
the
like
strap on
Crocs?
the back.
Yeah, I
Okay.
don't take them off.
Okay.
Yeah, I
I
wear
don't
mine
take
with
the
the strap
straps
on
or
the
none
back.
of that
Oh,
off.
you can take it off?
I don't know.
Yes,
that
because
bag?
I think so, because I haven't
'Cause you
tried
can
it.
undo
Because you
it.
can unstrap it
Yeah,
on
and
both
then
sides.
and take the whole thing.
Yeah,
out.
Let me go ahead
yeah.
and get one pair.
Yeah,
Okay.
you should. Hey, I suggest it.
Okay.
So, but he got a Salih got a crazy he got a collab with New Balance, got a collab with Crocs, got a collab with Clark's.
Oh, he sure does.
Versace.
Yeah.
I think he's designed some Yeezys as well. He got a crate, and
Them
he got
is the most
his
comfortable
latest
shoes.
collab is nice, Montclair. Nice little Montclair
Yep,
collab.
that clothing.
And he got some he got shoes and clothing. with
That
him.
clothing
so
hard.
bro be coming hard with this shit.
Yeah.
Joe Fresh Goods, he got the New Balance collab as well.
Man, he went crazy.
He got what do you got? I think he got Vans too.
He does have Vans.
And those are the only two, New Balance and Vans. I know he got some clothes too that are dope as hell.
The Vans.
No, the Vans are dope, and the clothes.
He
is
got
dope.
okay.
I
he got
love
a
his New
collab
Balance
with the
collabs. Though.
Yeah, he
I
went
just got
crazy.
me my first.
I need to look at that
first
clothes.
collab.
What you got, the pink?
I end up grabbing they brown, green, and blue.
Okay.
Yeah, them bitches.
Yeah,
is
he
fire.
crazy with it. He
Bitches is
crazy.
Fire. They crazy. And shit, Salih,
And,
I got a couple collabs with him.
I know you like New Balance, so you you should know about Zhejiang, right? Is that how you pronounce it? Zhejiang. I think it's about
It sound
4 or 5 J's
Turn
and
me
then
on.
You got
OUND.
to show me, bro.
Turn me
Yeah,
on.
What you got to
yeah.
show me,
Yeah,
bro?
yeah, I will for sure.
Hell yeah, no, I ain't. Yeah, I keep a pair of 990s.
So, is it them yellow ones you were talking about?
Got
You
the
get
one,
them?
which one?
Them-
No, I
you
ain't.
ain't
Them
get
ain't
'em?
990s, but I
What's
ain't.
them?
They had New Balance had an Annie collab that dropped this past weekend.
okay.
But you know what? I thought I was gonna get them out, and I missed the drop. But even I started looking at them, I'm like, yeah, they ain't really.
Ain't really
I
getting
ain't
it.
really- Yeah, I ain't really like them anyway. So it's all good.
Yeah,
But
man.
what colognes y'all be fucking with now?
I'm cheap.
Let's hear it.
Hey, listen.
But niggas ready for a steal because I go from I got cheap.
Yeah, I got
to,
yeah.
to expensive.
I only be at American Eagle.
Yeah,
And,
I got some good shit.
They do.
had, like,
I don't
one
even
of
know the
them.
name of it.
I don't remember the
smells
name
good.
of
It's
it
in
either.
like a little blue bottle, and
It
it got
smells
like
so
a little
good.
black kind of top around it. But
Is that what you wearing today?
and that is what I'm wearing today.
Okay.
Yeah,
what
that
you
is.
what you be fucking with?
Ooh, it just depends.
Your
Give us
perfume.
like
Give me
your
little
top
ideas.
3. Favorite.
Top 3, I like Gucci.
Okay.
Of course, that's my nickname.
Right.
I like this perfume called Dance to Life. It's by Mary Kay, but it's
Okay.
it's sold out. They don't. It's I shouldn't say
You gotta
sold out.
catch it
It's-
when you catch it.
Yeah. Let me see what else I like. Otherwise, I'm at Bath and Body Works.
Yeah.
That's my go-to.
Why not?
I'm
Hey,
trying to
I'ma
get
tell
into
y'all-
my. I'm trying to get into my
Smells.
top brands.
Okay. What you got on today? You got anything on?
Bath and Body Works.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
tell y'all one more that
That's
y'all
what
probably don't know about. Calvin Klein had this one.
CK1. I forgot that.
Ooh, I think
Period.
was it CK1 or was it CK2?
Is it clear?
Blue bottle.
Okay.
Blue bottle, yeah. I think it's CK something.
Bro, was
But
just
it's in the
talking
blue
about
I
that.
bottle.
keep me
You
a.
just were talking about
I
that
keep
Calvin
me.
Klein.
I keep me a CK1. So I fuck with
Yeah.
my top 3 is gonna be Baccarat, Prada, L'Homme, but the Baccarat is like it's the amber one. It's like a little red, but I also like another color, and I get it for my old lady. Prada L'Homme, and that's fire. It's in a black and silver and clear, and then I'm fucking with the Million Silver. 2 of those you can get from Macy's.
Okay.
And then the Baccarat, you gotta go to Saks for that or online, and it's really expensive, but you
Just
that's
one
what I
drop,
got on
huh?
today. Yeah,
You walk by somebody, be like, "What you got
that's what I
on?"
got on today.
Actually, correction
Okay.
to that. I actually have on one from Express today. I don't
Okay.
have the American Eagle one on today,
Express
and that's the
probably-
one I was
Express be coming
described.
with some
Yeah.
shit. But CK1, I fuck with it. That's gonna. I'm
I'm gonna
always gonna
definitely
have
send you
that
the
in my
CK one.
arsenal.
I'm gonna definitely see the
I
CK,
keep that. I keep that.
the
in
one
my
I'm
arsenal.
talking about. Yeah. What you rocking?
What
What's
you
my
got?
3? We got Baccarat 540. We got Prada,
You fuck with that? Which one?
Luna, Rosa, Ocean.
Cause yours is a little different.
Yeah,
than mine.
mine's different than what you talk about. And then I love the Paca Robion, the robot one. It look like a robot. Mm-hmm. That shit fire.
What you got on today?
I got on Dior Sauvage. I ain't got
Okay. Yeah.
That did smell good though.
It do smell good.
I got that. You got me there for my birthday, I think. Year
think
before
it's a couple
last
years
or some
ago.
shit like that.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The thing about me is I'm like a minimalist, so I
Yeah.
literally only got that express one at home.
I
ain't
buy
got-
her
I
all
ain't got
type of
nothing
cologne, and
else.
she be like, I don't need all these different smells.
Nope.
What?
I
I
just
be
wear.
like, yes, you do. You need
I-
options.
my
I'm
little-
a
That's me. I love
collection.
Okay. I got a collection, but y'all
the only
better-
thing I collect is shoes. Everything
Okay.
else can be minimalist.
But
I can
you
see that.
you be in the fashion too.
I can see
mean,
that.
she do.
a little bit.
Don't let her hold
So
you.
you got shoes and clothes. And
A little bit.
Other than that, that's it.
That's it.
Yeah,
You be in the fashion a little bit.
yeah, a little
Don't
bit.
cap to us.
This is a
No,
little
bro
bit.
is in fashion.
You's in there.
For sure. Bro's into fashion. I fuck, but no, I'm cologne is something that I'm a connoisseur of.
Always have been, yeah.
Cologne, clothes. But I got to like my smells. I'm a smells person.
Well, and I'm gonna take y'all back. Sidebar. I forgot to shout out the hater shades, the hater
for
blockers.
sure.
Got it off white.
Got to.
Told you,
Off-White,
black
fire.
on.
Virgil.
If it ain't, Virgil for sure.
Virgil.
Rest in peace.
What? Oh
So
yeah, you gonna have to give me a link for them.
I got you.
They said they sold out though.
Or the
Yeah, I
link.
think
Bro don't be gatekeeping either. She be like sending me links for shit.
Especially when it
yeah.
comes to black people, I'm never gonna gatekeep that because I my people need all their coins. They need every bit
Every dollar.
because they didn't try to keep it from us for so long, and now we taking over.
Hey,
So
we need it.
yeah, for sure, my people deserve all them coins.
We definitely need it. Bro, what's your favorite brand of shoes though? What you rocking right now? Like, what's your favorites? Your favorites, and then what's your go-to?
So my favorite right now, even though I don't wear them a lot, is probably Pyre Moss. Black owned guy,
I know what
black
that
guy.
is. I know what those
Who
are.
collabed with Reebok. I think he done with them. I think he doing his own thing right now. But then Pyre Moss Sculpt.
Okay.
If y'all don't know nothing about them, look them up.
Y'all better
Pyre
look them
Moss
up because
Sculpt.
I can do my little research.
They remind me of the Solomon joints. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
The ones that Rihanna did they got a collab with Margiela. She wore them in the Super Bowl
Oh,
performance.
yeah.
Those
You
Solomon.
so right.
Oh,
Yeah,
those.
100%.
They remind me
yeah.
of those a little bit.
But my go-to day-to-day, unfortunately, well, depending on how y'all feel, are probably Yeezys and the J-Jown 990s that I got at the crib, New Balances.
Okay. What about you?
My favorite shoe right now, probably a New Balance.
Hey, which one? Like, is it a?
The number.
Which one do you have?
I don't know the numbers. I'm still
one she
learning.
got?
You
Which
know,
one
I'm
she
a
got?
new sneaker
She
head.
actually got 550s at home.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But she
Those
just
was
like-
the ones. I think did we wear those in high school?
Yep. I love the 550s.
Okay.
But the ones that she really like are the
554s.
9060s because, you know, them are the ones that they making all of the colors in those.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
All
Joe
of the
Fresh.
pinks.
Joe
And the
Fresh
ones
Goods
I like.
got a collab with.
I got the Joe Fresh Goods 9060s.
The
yeah.
pink, the like salmon pink,
Greenish.
it's pastel.
Yeah.
Jazz, what about you?
Y'all know me. I'ma just pin on anything really. Really. My go-to
Your favorites, and then what your go-to joints.
my favorites, I would have to say, I love all white shoes, honestly. And then night, like far as like sneakers, I'm gonna do Air Max 1s.
That's your go-to,
Yeah, I like Air Max 1s.
and you like off-white.
And off white.
Okay.
You know, I can't really say too much because I wear everything, honestly. So I really
Damn,
can't
you
really.
ain't no favorite.
I got
said
favorites,
off-white.
but shit, I wear it ain't really. I got so many different type of.
She ain't new to this.
you know
She
what I
true to
mean?
I
this.
think
what's
my
yours?
favorite is gonna be New
Balance,
Balance.
yeah, we knew that.
Yeah, we know that.
Yeah.
That's a given.
Yeah.
That's period. And then she go to
New Balance.
New Balance. 990. That's
Yeah,
period.
Everybody
That's
love
it.
a New Balance.
Bro, got so
it.
many numbers.
No,
You can
all I
switch
got
up.
is 990.
It don't seem.
That's
oh,
all I got.
It don't
and they're
seem
different.
like it.
No, it don't say they're different colors.
That's why.
But they're not.
Yeah.
They're the same type of shoe.
It's like
Same
I-
model.
Yeah.
Same make, same model.
I think
Different color.
I think they suing Goose. What's the designer that
Goose, Canada Goose,
got the star on the side of the
Canada
shoe?
Goose,
That's them. Yeah,
not
they.
Canada.
No, it's somebody.
Golden Goose,
Somebody.
Golden Goose.
Is it in
Somebody.
I
Saks or
want some of
something?
them. Yup, they like fought and they dirty looking.
No, New Balance is suing them because they came out with a shoe that looked like the like the 990. I
gotta
think.
see it.
I
Yeah,
gotta
y'all
look
gotta
that up.
check that
Cause
out.
that shoe so dirty looking and with a star on
I
it.
think Ebony
And
got
they want-
them. You right.
Yeah, and they want
I
like
want
600 for them.
That's probably why I want them, because they look
They're
like
in
New
my
Balances.
cart right now.
Not they in my cart.
They are.
I learned
Yeah.
about
the
them
ones I
through
want
y'all.
like 4 something.
Hey, you need check that out after
I
the
learned
show.
about
I
them
think
through y'all.
They hard
Yeah.
though to me.
They
them
are.
out.
They're fire.
They're fire.
Yep, you're absolutely right.
Yep.
So let's look. I got a little topic. Me and bro, we got a little topic we want to put in there. We was pondering
What we
on some
talking about?
shit, bro.
Yeah.
So gender roles
Yeah. That's it. Put it in the air.
in the LGBTQ community, like gender roles, and I feel like straight people like have this perception of gay people or queer LGBTQ people. They have this perception of us like all even if it's two women, well, they sexualize the community so much.
It's
It's
just
like
a
it's
shame.
all things. It's just all sex. They just
That's
that's
it.
all we do is fuck.
Sick
Right.
individuals.
Like all of it, we're fucking each other and
Convincing the kids,
like,
all
convincing
that
the
weird
kids,
shit.
want the kids.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So like, but then also I get this question all the time. Y'all gotta let me know if y'all get this question too.
Okay.
Like where they be like, well, who's the man or woman in the relationship? And y'all two lesbians,
Yes.
For sure.
so has y'all ever been asked who's the man or woman?
I'm sure.
For me, no, because
Really?
technically I identify as bisexual.
Yeah, I actually.
So I have had that question.
No, but
I
it's
don't-
like, but with y'all, who or like they'll ask you like, y'all,
it's
why
a
y'all
given.
together?
It's given.
But the thing is, it's like it's two women.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think people don't ask us because I'm masculine presenting, right? So they probably hesitate.
Assume.
They probably hesitate to ask that question, or they assume, right?
Yep.
Now, say for instance, I was feminine presenting, right? They probably would definitely ask her like,
yeah.
who's the guy, who's the girl? And in reality, it ain't no guy, ain't no girl.
It's not.
It's
It's
just
just
two
not
women.
at all.
It's just
Two
Reality.
women. It's just
two
us.
women.
It's really just the most annoying question, the most annoying like statement that I just hate it.
I agree.
I hate
But
it.
you know, this is my thing too. Like, I really don't mind people. Like, if somebody did ask me the question, like, I really wouldn't mind.
Because
Right?
sometimes they don't know no
They
better.
don't, right.
But it's annoying.
It is an
It is
opportunity
annoying.
to educate them, right? And if you have asked the question, then I'm assuming that you want to be educated. Not that I'm gonna snap on you or I'm trying to check you or nothing like that. But I really don't mind because I also ask questions too. So it's like, well, you can't be asking questions and then be like, nobody else can't ask you no questions. So I'm
yeah.
open to it, right?
But the thing is, it's like it's the same. We get. I think we all like
You-
kind of get all the same kind of questions. Like then it's just like my thing is do you really want to learn? Because and then also
Or you
to
being
me,
nosy.
if a person that really wants to learn and if you really an ally, it's not up to me to educate you.
Facts.
It's not for my labor.
I agree.
You need to do the labor.
You gotta,
Not me
yeah.
if you're a real ally. So these questions shouldn't be coming at me. If you want, when you around me, you should already be knowing.
that part.
You know what I mean? That's just like a white person coming and ask you trying to get educated on all black material. It's like
Right, yeah. You
do the
gotta
labor.
I can give you a little crumb, but to your point, you do have to go do the work yourself.
Do the fucking
Right.
labor. It's like
Now.
and then I feel like it's real, but then also I feel like we've adopted that notion to where it's like, okay, even gay people have come to figure out, okay, who's the man or the woman in a relationship.
Yeah.
I don't even know why that's a thing.
Yeah. But like
Somebody
Jazz
got to be in
said,
charge or
if
what?
you want to be nosy or if you trying to be
Yeah.
That
messy,
part.
right? Like you said, are you really here to learn? Are you trying to get something answered based on what you going through in your relationship or whatever the case may be, right? But I mean, at the end of the day, I don't want to be no man, so I don't even know why nobody would be asking me that. So
Right.
Who's the
Because if
woman
it's
or
two lesbians in a relationship, then they're two women.
Correct.
There's no man. They're two women in the relationship.
That is a
like
fact.
there's like we're both the woman.
I just feel like
Women.
that question is asked because people are curious how sex works.
There you
and
go.
That's
sis.
what it is.
That's
Yeah.
where it
And
is.
that's what
That's
I'm
the
getting
next
at.
question.
Not you,
that's what I'm
not you
getting.
dropping
how-
gems.
I'm
how
just saying.
Well, how is your sex life?
Right.
What do you guys do?
Right.
The fuck are you asking me
Right.
about my sex life?
and that's on period.
Wow, that's
I can't. They be wanting details. Like
Yeah.
I be like, I can't explain.
Watch a porno.
I can't explain it.
You've never seen a
Well-
lesbian porno?
Well, and my thing is too, like, if that question is coming from the, well, how does sex work? I would really just rather somebody just ask me that question straight up, right?
But I really,
you know what I'm
it's
saying?
just like, what? So then you,
But in reality,
you want to
too-
fuck me.
or you
my
see a
girl.
little interest, some.
Or my
You
girl.
curious about something.
yeah.
Or my, like, what,
well,
what is it?
and I'm
Like,
thinking,
are you
like-
fantasizing about?
Yeah, man.
Like I said, I mean, just ask me this question straight up. Like, I don't want to beat around the bush about something that you really want to know, right? But then it's one of those things like, okay, then that gives you the opportunity to ask them the question back. Like, do you go around asking straight people how sex work?
Right.
Right.
They
If you don't do that,
No.
then don't do
I
that to
don't even-
people
I
that
don't even
identify
want the
as
fucking
LGBTQ
question.
plus, right?
Yeah.
Cause it's like, why are you so fucking curious? Cause we in this room with several other people, and we may be the only gay, or it's a couple, but it's like, why are you asking me this?
Mm-hmm.
I'm be irritated with why you asking,
Mm-hmm.
because I know that depending on who's asking, you know what space they coming from.
For sure.
You gonna know if they're coming from a real educational space,
Exactly.
Yeah.
or if they're coming from
Messy.
a
mess.
or if
I
you're
agree.
coming from a space where you're fucking fetishizing, you know, gay people and lesbians,
Or if it's
and
just
shit
natural
like
curiosity. All three of them things.
It's a heavy on the
But-
curiosity.
but
It
am I-
is heavy on the curiosity.
that. Are we close enough for you to be? Like,
That
are we in
part,
a
true.
space?
Right.
I mean,
Did I give you
don't-
that impression?
The other thing is too,
Come ask me
like,
this shit.
I think the other thing too, right? I think in this time where social media has blown up so much too, right? Like, I feel like people think that sex and intercourse topic is always on the table.
Always.
And in reality, it's not. Like, I do understand that there are people out here that are more vocal in that sexual space and what they do behind closed doors. But just because you're seeing more of that doesn't mean that I'm down with that, right? So I would like to keep what I do in my bedroom
Behind closed doors.
to me and who is in that bedroom with me. Like I said, I mean, if you don't normally go around asking straight people, well, who's the man or the woman, or what type of role are you playing in the relationship as the man or the woman, or what y'all doing when it comes to sexual intercourse and things like that. Like,
Keep your curiosity to
yeah,
yourself.
don't be asking people that.
And then the thing is, it is this generation where everything is like social media and everything's put out there, but then also it's just like this has always been like
That
a
is
thing
correct.
in our community.
Yep, I agree
And
100%.
then I just feel like nobody has came out to say like, quit asking us this fucking shit.
Well, we gonna say it today. Stop asking us.
Like
that
we don't,
part.
I don't like
That
you
part.
figure it
Shoot,
out.
in a minute I get irritated. I'm like, stop, quit talking to me, or stop asking me
Because
these
like,
questions.
and then like, all right, boom. I think the gay community has adopted these misogynistic mindsets as well, because like you got to think we've created like what studs and films for the same notion of like
Correct.
the normal like heterosexual man woman. You know what I mean? So
Agreed.
like
Well,
we've created
and that's why I
this.
don't even really like if somebody asks me that question and I have to be, directly answer their question. Okay, I'm probably definitely gonna say like I'm a stud and she's a femme, right? But at the end of the day, I mean, I think I said this earlier, like I'm a woman, but I'm just masculine presenting.
Right.
Right. Like from what we've known and what we've been educated about, like of course people are gonna be like, okay, I wear men's clothes.
Right.
You know,
just a stud off
right.
top.
You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, like if you don't want to be put in that category, you don't have to be. Right. You can just be Honey. You could just be Big Fish. You could just be, Erica. You could just be Gucci, Cannice, right? So it's one of those things where we have to stop allowing people to put us in those categories,
don't
right?
assume those.
And see, then here's my thing. It makes me wonder, like, do the men get asked this question?
No.
Two gay men? Or is it just the women?
Oh.
Or is it just the women? You know, because then you got to think of it. Two gay men, do they get asked who's the woman, who's the man
You're
in
right.
the
We'll
relationship,
have to-
or who's the top and who's the bottom?
Yep.
You know,
Well, so they probably get asked that.
The top,
top
or the bottom.
part.
yeah, the top or the
Yes.
bottom.
But
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
also what? Sexualized.
Exactly.
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 Why does it matter?
And I just want to know why, like, okay, the gay community is not all about us having sex and fucking.
not.
Like, we
It's
do
not.
have, we are in community with each other where we love, have friendship, have relationships, and we have families. Like, it's just not just, oh, we're fucking and we're having all these orgies and threesomes.
Well,
and
and this is the thing too. Like, if you really think about it, like, I mean, at the end of the day, anybody who's in relationship, they probably are having sexual intercourse, whether it's
I would hope.
two girls, two boys,
I would hope.
girl, boy, right? And in reality, I know our community gets sexualized a lot, right? But in reality, I mean, you got heterosexual couples out here, they got 5, 10 kids, 15 kids. Like,
Say that.
how do y'all think them kids got here?
That part.
I mean, you
That
think
part.
somebody came and
But
dropped
it's
them off
just-
from the sky?
It's again back to my point. It's just curiosity because you know that's not the traditional. Can I say vagina and dick?
Yo,
You
yeah.
know,
Yeah.
so they like 2 vaginas. How is sex happening?
But the thing
know?
is, why? How about you look it up? Anything that I'm curious about, I don't
Fact.
know
That
about y'all.
part.
Google is
That
free.
part.
.com.
Google is free.
YouTube.
Like, it is,
Man,
it is definitely
right now it's even if you put something in TikTok, it's gonna come up.
It's
You
gonna
ain't even
come
gotta
right
do
up.
Google. It's quicker than it was before. Google will give you 1,000,001
Yeah,
things.
TikTok
you put that in
definitely is.
TikTok, it's gonna
It's
give you
gonna give you that
the
in the visual.
Exactly.
All I need is the
Exactly.
visual.
Exactly.
I'm a visual learner.
and that's and
For
that's
real.
it. Like,
For real.
if you whatever you need to know, you can look it up. You don't have to like.
Yeah.
I mean,
But then that's what I was gonna even say about us. Like, even when I was thinking about this, as far as like gender roles, like, I mean, people would probably look at us. Okay, she's feminine presenting, I'm masculine presenting. Like, you know, who's doing the cooking, who's doing the cleaning,
You
like
already
that
know
type of
that.
stuff.
Yeah.
And it's just like,
That's what I
in
wanted to add,
reality, you know, we just
Do y'all have
share
gender
the
roles in
no,
your
we just
relationship?
share the responsibilities.
That's how I-
However you
Exactly.
want the
Responsibilities.
however you want the flow. I mean,
Yeah.
like, and I mean, actually, to be totally honest with you, the gender roles have sometimes changed depending on where we are. Like,
Yeah,
I mean,
for real.
sometimes she worked late. I work from home, so I'm doing the cooking. I'm doing the cleaning,
Okay.
right? I'm taking the garbage out, whatever
Yeah.
the case may be.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, if you love the person that you with
gonna do
and you trying to
That part,
make
Jazz.
it mesh well,
Yeah.
you just gonna flex.
Yeah.
wherever
Right.
Teamwork.
wherever work needs to
Exactly.
be done,
Make it
who's
easy.
available,
Yes.
it gets done.
Who's
It's gonna
available.
make it better to flow.
Facts.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Make it better to flow.
And that's how we just function.
And
Teamwork.
and I feel like in the gay community, there's no way that we're not trying to achieve the heterosexual
Thank you.
Not at
normal-
all.
normal,
And that's
like,
what they think.
So
Not
it's
at all.
like
That's what they think.
no, that's not what we're trying to. We're making a relationship and a family and building a
Just
life
like
based
y'all.
upon what works for me and my partner.
That's a fact. Yeah, I definitely didn't get in a relationship with Gucci to be trying to mirror some other heterosexual relationship.
Exactly.
Now,
Yeah.
I got in a relationship with Gucci because I loved her at first sight.
Period.
Like, we just go talk about that right there. Like, it ain't had nothing to do with what nobody else was doing in their relationship,
Exactly.
right?
That part,
like,
though, for real.
nah. Like, come on now.
Exactly.
Not for real.
So do you feel like, okay, with the feminine presenting and masculine presenting roles, do you feel like there are certain things, like, what do you think about providing and like, do you guys, how do you do with that?
Well, not to bring up Gabby, but for the most part, my views are 50-50 if I can. You know?
Yeah.
Oh, you talking about Gabrielle
not
Union.
to bring up Gabby. That's
Not to
hey,
bring up
we talked about
I don't want
that.
no smoke. I'm just saying.
We
you know?
talked about that.
Yeah.
and
I try to do my part, you know. I just try to
Yeah.
pull my weight. That's just always how I be in.
Yeah,
You know.
but she's you know you
I'm
come
also
from a
independent.
very
I
that's
come
just-
from a very independent household.
Right.
Okay.
Mom had 6 kids, so you know y'all had to make your own way. So for me, you know, with me being on my own for so long, and then meeting somebody who can
Had to adjust.
take care of me, you know, it's still like I still want to contribute where I can.
Right.
So
well, go ahead. No, go ahead.
No, so like, do you feel like is there a role there, as far as, because I mean, I guess masculinity would be associated with providing,
Correct.
But in like,
So
lesbian
I
relationship?
get what you're saying. So I feel like there is a role there,
Okay.
right? But at the same time, us going to therapy, I've learned that I can tone that role down.
Okay.
Right?
Come on,
Like
therapy.
if she
Come on, therapy.
if she has this
love
mindset that she want to do 50-50 because that's what she want to do, because that what makes her feel whole or makes sure she has skin in the game, comfortable, whatever the case
her
may
do
be,
it.
I have to allow her space to do that. At the same time, right, I understand that she's trying to run a business, and I'm thinking to myself like, okay, I'm giving Big Daddy vibes, right? So let her do the business and you take care of everything else. And that's how we rocking right now, right? And you don't have to do nothing. You ain't got to pay no bills. You ain't got to do nothing at this point in time because I know you focused on the business. And so, yeah, I do come from that place where it's like, yes, I want to be able to provide any and everything that we would like to do. And you know, because of that, I think I do take on that role a little bit. But like I said, I've learned that I need to allow space and tone that down a little bit so that she feels like she has a role too. Right?
Yeah, because I mean, it was just me for the longest, so I'm the man and the woman.
So you've been you've been like taking care of yourself on your own. So.
So you gotta allow that space, right? I can't come in like, no, don't never work,
like,
don't never do nothing.
Right,
exactly. So I gotta leave space for that.
Yeah. What about you, Jay? How you feel about it?
I feel like it really just depends on the relationship. Honestly, if that female wants to contribute, so be it. Sometimes it's 50-50. It just really depends on what's going on in life, honestly.
Facts. I agree 100%.
Because I done been different. Sometimes I was down. She had a pickup. Sometimes I was up. You feel me? It just really depends on the relationship. What's going on? But
y'all gotta make it work for y'all.
What makes it
because 50-50 ain't always a thing.
You feel me? And can't nobody judge that because it's what makes it better for y'all. It's gonna make it better.
And
for
to
y'all.
be totally honest with you, you have a lot of financial advisors out here saying like the 50-50 don't even make sense.
I don't know why it don't.
So right here,
she said, "What?"
So check me out. If you say you got two people in a relationship, right? One person makes $150K. The other person make $20K. Come on, right? 50-50.
It ain't gonna work.
It ain't really 50-50, right?
Yeah.
So it's like you gotta contribute at your 150K and you gotta contribute at your 25K, right? So and I mean, if you can look at things that way, right, and really see like, okay, I'm making 150K and she only making 25K. Why am I expecting her to be able to give me half of 150K?
Exactly.
Right?
Or
whatever those expenses are, right?
It ain't gonna meet. And then especially if you are making 100K, you're accustomed to a certain lifestyle of living.
Exactly.
Yeah,
and
of
then
course.
this person that's making 20K is probably
ain't even there.
Used to living, somewhere that might not meet you.
Yep.
And then probably the middle might even be a step up for the 20K.
Yeah.
So you gotta adjust to whatever the relationship calls for at the time.
I agree 100%.
Or you have to move around.
Exactly.
That we're going to move around if you can't adjust.
I mean,
that's for real though.
That's a good point.
Move around.
If you can't
But
get
like
it,
if somebody's not at your level, you gotta date.
then
and
you
it's-
shoulda
A lot of
known.
people gotta.
Yes.
I say this a lot now. People have to date on their level. You gotta date like on your level of intellect. You gotta date on your level of financial. Like if you're not like ready to full on but then that's like taking care of a kid too. Nope. I'm at the point in my life where I feel like, all right, so in my relationship, I don't feel comfortable if I'm not the head of household. Like the breadwinner,
as far as like making.
But we can go 50-50. But I gotta be able, if I need to, I gotta be able at a state where like I can handle it all for us.
Yep.
Like, you know what I mean? But like we can, or like if we ain't going 50-50, like what I'll do is just so, because my lady's very independent. I just pay majority. And then she I'll give her I'll send her more than what is needed, but then she can still
have something.
feel like she's giving something. Right. So but I don't feel comfortable if I'm not there, and that's just me, because I'm very independent as well, and it's just.
But see,
and also being present. You know?
Ahead, yeah.
That was my comment.
Oh, yeah.
That was my comment. Well, being present with your partner.
Well, and I'm gonna talk about that, right? Because it's like you all have to be having those discussions with each other, right?
Each other, yeah.
And understanding where each person is at and where each person is trying to go. And then when you look at those paths, understanding if those paths can come together or if they can't come together. And to your point, if those paths can't come together, then you need to be thinking about one and two things, right? Am I going to work to see and wait around if they can come together? Or am I going to just be like, I don't think this is going to work for me. So let me just, and that's a part of the things that people don't want to have them tough discussions, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Nobody ever wants to have them.
You gotta have those uncomfortable discussions, regardless of whatever role you think you play in the relationship. If you're not having them tough discussions, you might as well just get ready for it to be over and done with.
For real.
And then like what I was gonna say, so with the, and that's something I gotta get better with, because I feel like we're two women. Like I feel like a lot of us in the gay community have adopted a lot of misogynistic and heterosexual mindsets, and we're just not there. You know what I mean? And then we're women, like the misogynistic mindset internalized. It's just like we gotta unlearn that shit.
Yeah.
We definitely do. So like it should be like the view sometimes that we bring from a heterosexual standpoint. I feel like with the man supposed to be doing this, the one supposed to do, we kind of gotta like.
And I've literally
Throw
not
that
brought any of that. I
to the
mean, you
wayside.
can correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think I've brought any of that into the relationship as far as like you supposed to be cooking and you supposed to be
the
cooking.
traditional
That's good.
roles.
Yeah,
no.
Nah, you can literally do whatever you want to do as long as we both happy.
That gender role
right?
shit is
That
it's
part.
just it's like oh my god.
Yeah, we ain't never had none of that type of stuff in the household. I mean, we actually even started long distance first too, right? So I don't even think we had an opportunity for that type of stuff to come. And then when we did move together, the pandemic happened. So it was like you only get one chance to get this right. Right. So maybe the gender role stuff didn't even come up just because of like the circumstances of us getting together. First starting off long distance, then moving together, and it was the pandemic. We
So
was
y'all
basically stuck
had a
with each
lot
other.
of time to build
That
communication.
long distance
exactly.
gonna do it.
Yeah.
And you also forced to learn each other in
For
that
sure.
time too, you know.
For sure. Don't even let them bad habits or generalizations
Yeah.
pop up.
Because
Right?
you in a whole nother space with somebody else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then my lady, like, I feel like in her previous relationships, she had to do a lot more. It's like, so in this relationship, I wanted to be able to provide stuff
different.
that
Yeah,
she wasn't.
speak on that though,
Show her
right?
something different.
Because I mean, I don't want to speak for Cannice. She can speak for herself, but I mean, from what she has shared with me and what I could see on the outside, right? Like everybody that she had been with had basically showed her that she was less than what she was, right? And so to get in somebody's life and be like, dude, you literally the finest thing walking. You a queen, right?
Yeah.
You know you worth more. Like, I mean, look at you. You creative. You got the
ain't
business.
nobody more powerful than you, baby.
I mean, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Thank you,
you know, so it's one of these things where it's like, dang, like, I mean, I'm glad they ain't see it in you, because I'm like, now I get the opportunity to, you know, show you what life can be like with somebody who really value you and can actually like see that in you, right? And want to grow something and grow with you, right? But yeah, like I said, I didn't want to speak for you, but you know,
No,
I'm
she's
glad to
spot
be
on.
here. So
The niggas I was fucking with
Because
wasn't
what
shit.
was she saying, son? Hey, you a jewel.
That's
It wasn't shit. So she's spot on.
Yeah.
one thing niggas will do is fumble the ball.
Fumble it.
Thank
It's
you.
in my hand now.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
so
seriously,
much.
no,
Des, how you feel
100%.
about it though, as far as like gender roles? Have you ever been like in a relationship where you felt like, okay, I want my woman to be doing this, I want to be doing that, or do you feel like just you share equal responsibility?
I would say, well,
Keep it a bean.
I'm about to keep it a bean. Okay. Okay. Last relationship, it's like I had to be the teacher. You feel me? So I was coming in because it's like you're used to what you're used to. So I had to come in and teach you how to do things and show you like really how a relationship's supposed to flow. And it wasn't getting it. So it's
Now,
like,
do you feel like you wanted her to be doing certain things, or did y'all establish like, all right, this is what works?
I was for
Like, because you might be a cooker.
I am. I'm the
they
cooker,
might- okay.
cleaner, all that. It's like, what are you doing? Because I can really be by myself, honestly. I really can be myself because I can provide for myself. I can cook, clean, do all that.
So was it
And
like, is it so if, I mean, hopefully I'm glad like y'all come together to where y'all both can do that. But like in a relationship when y'all come together, like, do you feel like, all right, so your next relationship,
Oh, yeah.
What do you feel like?
That's different. It's
Are you
like-
going to like? Are you cool with gender roles? Like, do you feel like, all right, I want my woman to cook for me, clean, and I'm gonna provide?
No, I'm not. I don't want to. I don't really want to do I want us to be a team. Honestly, yeah, a team.
Yep.
I'm not telling you gotta be no housewife. You gotta cook, clean, do all that because say. Cause I don't take over the role. You one day I'm you gonna do this. You feel me? I just feel like whatever makes it flow, whatever makes it better. For
I'm with
me.
you on the flow.
Yeah,
And
I'm with you on the teammate.
The
'Cause it's
teamwork.
You need.
It's not an I
you
and
doing life
team.
together.
Yeah, that's
It's not an I and
Motherfuckers
team.
need
It's
team
us.
mates.
Yeah.
Like you need like, and then like with the team thing, because it ain't really no 50-50. And with the or gender roles, because it's like, all right, boom, when you a real team, it's like some days
Right. You
you're
can't
not
say
having
50,
a good game.
You're right.
So when I'm not having a good game, I need you to come in and score the points or pick up the defense.
I feel like that's where you coming from
Yeah,
a little bit. Yeah, like
I need
okay.
you to do that. If I'm like, you know what I mean? Like right now, like my ankle might be hurting.
Yeah.
I can't get up and be physical
feel
like I
me?
really want to. So I need like my lady gonna step in where I might
Right.
be doing more. You feel me?
Or I'm working 7 days. I expect. Am I wrong? I expect to come home to at least a cook
some
meal.
need.
Facts. Yeah, no.
I agree.
Some need.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Some
Unless
need-
something is up.
some
Yeah.
little show of appreciation. Have a little bath water run or something. Have a little
Not even
pajamas.
some show of
Not even all the time. One thing. Something.
Yeah.
I shouldn't come home.
Yeah.
And you doing
dishes in the sink.
that, or I gotta clean up, or you on the phone with Susie and Amber, and you not what? I've been working hard, and I do construction. That's hard labor.
Yeah,
and you
it
mean to
is,
come in? I'm coming
for
home
sure.
and I'm not getting nothing. It's a problem.
But wouldn't that
me
also
up,
fall under
something.
compromise?
It's a problem.
Yeah, you gotta compromise.
It ain't no excuse for it.
Yeah. So I mean, and speaking of the things that you were talking about, like on the teaching, right? Like sometimes your partner can get that from you, and sometimes they can't, right? So that was something that we had to learn, or at least me, I had to learn in our relationship, right? Like I'm not gonna be able to teach her everything, or I'm not gonna be able to educate her on everything. Sometimes we might have to get somebody involved. Shout out to Rachel,
Therapy.
our therapist.
Not for real. Therapy definitely did that.
Just kind of showing you a different perspective, showing you a different way, different exercises, different activities or questions that you can ask, right? To really, because me in a relationship, like I'm the talker. Like if something happened, I'm ready to talk right there. Like what happened? What's going on? I'm ready to resolve this right now. I want to have a 3-hour discussion about it right now.
Yeah.
And she kind of like, dude, I'm mad as hell right now.
I need a moment.
If we
You know?
talking, I
me.
might have to
I need
pull
a
out
moment,
something
you
on you,
know?
like my gat or something.
Okay.
So I had to learn that, like Jazz, she is allowed to have space after something has happened,
Okay.
in order for her to process, digest it, and then you can come back to her and be like, "Hey, it's
That's
now a good
good.
time to talk, whatever the
Yeah.
case may be."
That way y'all not saying shit y'all don't mean.
Exactly.
Or you're not overwhelming
saying that
her.
stuff
Exactly.
you don't
She
mean.
gotta just hurry up and react, and it
Yeah.
might not be her real reaction,
Right.
Yeah.
but it's an anxiety reaction.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Well, and that's so one thing that I am, glad about us is like I'm pretty chill. She's pretty chill. So I mean, like we've had incidents happen between us, right? But we don't do no hollering at each other. We don't do no cursing at each other.
That's good.
So that's been a major plus, because I mean, I've literally listened and heard people in their relationships like be so
I don't even
rude,
wanna go there.
disrespectful, man. I mean, like
I don't even want to go there.
I mean, I'm really happy to be like, we ain't never called each other out our name. We ain't
Really?
never cursed.
Yeah, no.
Oh, I commend y'all.
Ooh,
No,
that's toxic.
That's
I have
mean,
been in the
you know how
most
much-
toxic.
You know how much
No.
energy it takes to be
Listen,
toxic
It
like
takes
that?
so much energy,
Ooh,
and it's so
Listen,
draining.
I kid
I don't
y'all
got it to
not.
give you.
And
got it to
we've been
give you.
together 4 years as of
That's
August
wonderful.
4th. We have never hollered at each other. We have never called each other out of the name. We have never cursed at each other
That
in an
is
incident,
fire.
right? So it's one of these things where you really have to learn how to communicate with each other and listen. Part of
Yep.
communicating
It's
is listening.
Listening.
and
Right?
comprehending.
And not
Yeah.
listen to respond.
Right.
Like
Exactly.
listen.
Listening.
Be in the moment
But
and
having
listen.
respect, you gotta have like
Yeah.
you ain't like
It's
y'all
the
engaged.
respect.
I'm engaged.
Yep. we
Yeah.
Like we
engaged.
saying we doing life together.
Yep.
We doing life together. So all of that, what you would do with somebody that you're not trying to build this whole life, because you got, if you're doing, like, you got forever more to go.
Can't be
You feel me?
disrespectful.
Then after that, so it's like when you doing, you don't do things that you know is gonna fuck up. Like you cannot, like, if I know this gonna fuck up the game, like, you can't be doing that.
No,
so like you
can't.
said, you gotta take the time, because it's like this is it. Like, you wouldn't be doing that if you know you only had like one shot at something. Like, so if you know this is important, we doing life together. I'm not getting ready to say some shit, and I'm gonna be with you anyway, because I'm already I didn't bought the ring. I spent too much money on my ring. I'm not finna try to.
Better show that ring too,
I'm
girl.
not finna, I ain't trying to, like, look. We got to figure out and resolve this, because I'm not trying to mess it up. You know what I mean? So, like you said, it's other people that be in relationship where they don't realize it's,
well, and I was gonna go back to something
like that.
Jazz said too about being in previous relationships, right? Like, we have to learn how to let that stuff from previous relationships go before we get going with somebody else, right? Because before I met Cannice, I was with somebody for 10 years.
Wow.
Right? I was with somebody for 10 years. So just imagine all of the stuff that I could
y'all
have brought.
engaged?
We were actually married.
Okay.
Yeah, we was actually married, got divorced, whatever the case may be. But what I'm saying is, like, I literally left all that stuff with her.
And that's good.
Left it all with her. Didn't bring
too.
none of that over here. Right. And so that's the other thing. Like, even though I was in that space with that person for an extended amount of time, right? It's one of those things where it's like, okay, that was that relationship. I'm with a whole totally different person in a totally different space. We doing this a totally different way. And that's just how it's going to be. Right.
That's how it's gonna be.
Now, if you can't leave that stuff, right, then you probably really need to go to therapy if you see yourself with this person. Right. But we do really have to learn how to lead that stuff in those previous relationships.
So,
though.
like, how long after that 10-year relationship did you and Cannice get together? Was it quick?
Things happen.
And use quick.
So, okay.
That part,
Because I mean, did you hear what
know?
I said?
But-
You heard what I
but
said
my
earlier
thing-
when I seen her
love
for the
at first
first time, it
sight.
was love at first sight. So to me, even though it was at a disadvantage to the other person that I was with, I couldn't let that go.
So
and
then-
I told
okay, so
the other
look,
person that, right?
Quick thing. All right, so I want to know, like, was the transition easy though? Because like you said, it's easy to bring old habits from where you used to, especially if you ain't healed. Like, if it was toxic back there and now you moving into
That's
a
why
different
I'm cool.
situation
I
and you
gotta
don't bring
heal.
that toxicity onto the new relationship.
I mean, I would really maybe ask her to respond how she felt about the transition.
Like, yeah, how was it?
I mean,
I feel like the transition was pretty cool for the
okay,
most part.
okay, fair.
You know, you got your people in your ears and you got your things that you are used to, and you never want to be in a space where you like, well, I ain't that bitch or I ain't that, you know. So the transition was fairly easy for the most part. It was just getting acclimated to, I don't want to say what she was used to, but what she was used to and what I was used to, learning each other, starting over type of thing. So
Okay, and then like you said, like, when you go from, like, each relationship ain't gonna be the same.
No.
So
No.
it's like, it's
Not
not
at all.
gonna take the same.
Only if you come into that space for the same
Yeah,
stuff.
Exactly.
So it's not like it's gonna take the same. You might have to put in more effort in certain areas than
Oh,
you
yeah,
had to put
100%.
in another relationship, and that's where people don't understand. A lot of people just be set in some type of way. and
Way.
This is how I am. This is
This
what,
how I am.
So you gotta realize,
Gotta
like,
grow.
all right, boom. I need to adjust here, or what's healthy to make the adjustment.
Yep.
Because sometimes, like, okay, this is the healthy way to do it, and this is not. So whatever adjustments you need to make.
Yeah, and I mean, I feel you on the adjustments too, because I mean, I ask her questions sometimes about relationships and stuff like that. So, you know, it's one of those things where it's like, okay, how you feeling? Do you feel this way about certain things? How I'm doing here? Right? Because like you said, that's a transition for both of us. But like I said, I think I know me, but she the one going through the transition. So that's why I was like, I wanted you to kind of raise that to her, like, how was the transitions? But yeah.
So do y'all feel like, okay, in the LGBTQ community, you feel like, all right, we be moving like fast?
Oh yeah, we move hella fast.
Okay,
because I
always
didn't
say
learn
that.
I didn't learn the word U-hauling until
What's that?
what? You don't know about U-hauling? Wow, Jazz.
A
I just
U-Haul
go.
relationship, they say that.
U-Haul.
Well, I be always
Y'all
committed.
be moving
so-
in on a second month.
I always could be committed.
Second date.
But I always told myself I would take a year because I learned like when my first we got together like 4 months, and I was like I would never do that again.
So I'm gonna challenge you something on your taking time though.
Yeah, I'm taking my time.
Okay, that's fair. I'm gonna let you take your time too because I'm gonna let you.
Yeah.
Well, the thing I was gonna say is
question.
like because when the situation happened with Gucci and I, right? It was one of those things like everybody, you need to wait. You ain't been by yourself.
Yeah, that's
and
what they always say.
Which is also important.
But what I found out is like you can do it whenever you want to, as long as you're doing the work. That could be a day later, 2 days later, 2 weeks, a month, 3 months.
There's
6
no time
months.
frame.
You don't have to. Because my thing is at this point now you withholding yourself from love.
Right.
And I don't want that for nobody, right? Because I feel like love is out there for everybody, right? So I'm just like, so even if you are going to take that time, I really want you to have something written down like, okay, I'm going to take this time because in this time I want to do this,
These are the
this,
goals.
and this.
Yeah.
I don't want you to just take the time because they be like, oh, you should
Take the
really
time.
take a time.
Right.
You being
Right.
productive during that
You was
time.
just with
Right.
somebody, all of that negativity that people put on it,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Like, if as long as you doing the work, Jazz, if you want to go be with somebody tomorrow, go be
Yeah.
with them.
And then there's
you know
no
what I'm
set
saying?
time.
There's no set time.
There's
I
no
definitely
set
know that.
time.
you can't
it ain't.
control how you feel.
Yeah.
That's
You
a
can't
fact.
control how you feel about
That's a
that
fact.
person.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, so if you feel like you're ready, go ahead and do it. You got my
Because you can
support.
always back away too. You
That
can always
part,
be
right.
like, oh, you know what? I actually think I'm moving a little
Yeah.
bit too fast. And if that person respects you
They have
enough,
to.
exactly,
And
they're gonna be like, okay, I know what you was just dealing with. I know
Right.
you just got out of something.
Yeah.
I
I
respect
hear
that,
that
and
a
they gonna
lot.
let you do
Then
that.
it's a lot in relationships, bro. Like I feel like you in a mind space where you feel like, all right, boom, I was just in this relationship. Like it's like, all right, I'm not trusting.
I get that.
These women, this
Well,
and this
it
and that.
it's not really
It's
just
like,
that one. I've been in relationships back to back 5 years, 6 years. I'm ready. I haven't been single in like 11 years.
That's cool.
So,
Chill.
but what
You
does
need you.
single? What does single look like?
What's it look like
For you?
I can do what I want. I don't gotta answer to nobody.
But like when you
no
say
obligations.
that, when you say that, does that mean like, all right, boom, I can do
Peace
this
of mind
without
for a
being?
little bit.
Does that mean no accountability?
That's a good question.
It's like, boom, I can go out here and fuck with these different people, and I don't have to be accountable for hurting feelings.
Exactly. You out
mean,
here.
I don't see you like that though.
No, I'm just saying, like, what does that
No.
look like? Because, but then, like,
I can spend time with who I want to.
It's something that you say. It's like, well, don't withdraw yourself from something that might be possibly for you because of another situation that wasn't for you. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? That wasn't for you, and it was a reason why that wasn't for you.
Yeah.
But this might be. So
Right.
don't stall this out because you still thinking back here.
And don't
I don't
not
want
give it
nobody
your
missing out
all.
on love. I don't want nobody missing out on love.
And don't make yourself be in this mindset that, all right, I'm doing it. Like, you just should be open to whatever the fuck happens. Like, and whatever
I
a
am, to
time
an
that is
extent, 'cause
allotted.
I'm afraid, I will say.
See,
Okay,
that's the
that's
thing.
fair.
That's
Yeah.
what I don't
Fair.
want
That's
for
fair.
you.
That's fair.
I want you to be free from fear and free from your past.
But that might take some time. That
That
might
might
the
take some
fear
time.
might take some
It's only
time.
been
That's
8 months.
really back-to-back
comes-
relationships.
But that comes with doing the work, the shadow work on yourself. So
Yeah.
that means
That's what I'm learning. That's what I'm
Yeah.
really focused on now.
That
me.
means I'm being
That's what
accountable.
and I
respect
haven't
it.
focused on me.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to focus on
That
me.
means you're being accountable for you.
Yes,
for,
right
for
now,
you.
right now.
Like, but then that means you have to do something when you go home, and you have to sit by yourself in the dark.
You know,
and you
I've
have
done that a lot.
to be with your thoughts, but you have to know,
Being in my
you have to
thoughts too
recognize
much.
what your flaws
It's a dangerous place, Jared.
Oh, definitely.
Oh,
are,
100%.
and then you have to work on them.
definitely.
Yeah. That was
So
me.
like, boom, I'm too quick to respond.
I am too.
So then you set goals so that you are able to work on not being so quick to respond or being impatient or being aggressive or shit like that.
Yeah.
you know, it's so funny that you say things like that because like I got a comment about everything. She hate that, and I get it from my mama. Shout out to Martina out here in the streets, little Martina on the
Opinionated.
1 to 2.
Definitely
It's not
little
that I'm
Martina.
opinionated,
It's
but
just
it's
like-
one of those things where it's just like if I see something, I be like, "What you doing?
Yeah.
Why you
Yes.
doing that? What's going on?" And she's in the space like, "Well, if it's not really nothing, like why you really?" And I need to get on that because it's just like, well, yeah, you are kind of making something out of nothing, nitpicking, woo this, woo that. So
Because everything don't need everything.
no, 100%. Right?
I've got that too.
So now it's so funny because I feel like we switched it up a little bit. So now if I see her doing something, I might give her a look, or I might see her doing something, and maybe we know we upset each other. We'll just be quiet. We'll be
We
quiet.
both need a process. We both need a process.
We'll be quiet. We'll cut on the show. Like, we be so petty with it. We be trying not to even laugh, knowing it be funny. Look, knowing it be funny, be sitting right next to each other, trying not to laugh.
That's hilarious.
That's funny.
You know,
But I love that. Y'all dealing with it like that.
But at least,
it's good.
At least you're not saying something.
Yeah.
You know
That
what I
you
mean?
gonna
That
regret.
you gotta say sorry for.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Y'all ain't
And you know
silence
I'm
with
gonna
it.
say it. I'm
That's
saying
awesome.
it
Yeah.
anyway. Fuck it.
Yeah.
You got people like
That's me. Somebody
that's
say,
growth.
fuck it.
That's
Yeah.
growth.
It
gotta
is
work on it.
growth.
Because
Acknowledging
you gotta
that-
think you're not going to get nowhere like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
What you trying to accomplish? You know, you say fuck it. We're gonna say fuck it. What we accomplishing though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know
Nothing.
you have to say sorry later
Yeah.
if you gonna stay with
Beat it.
this person, or you just gonna have to really say fuck it and shit, whatever come with
But
fuck
boy,
it.
And
come
sorry
with
is
fuck it.
You
humbling.
being, but sometimes I can be the bigger person all the time. I always be like, oh, you know, make the peace all the time. But then you with somebody don't never want to make the peace, can go for days not want to talk to you. That's when shit gets sticky.
Yeah.
Like.
Because
You don't
it's just
never
like-
want to make the peace. You want to keep being
Yeah.
be on a high horse. You put your pride to the side. If you don't never want to fight for nothing, then you don't need to be there. You feel?
don't
If
fall
you don't
for
never want to,
anything.
if you don't never want to make it right with that person you claim you love or you with, what you doing?
You
I feel
right.
like because I used to
been
get
there.
tired of being the bigger person.
I've been there 100%. I
I'm
know
not
exactly
about
what
to keep making this peaceful and you not trying
I
to
was
make
with
it peaceful.
I was with somebody who never apologized.
Never.
Damn.
Pride be too big.
I mean, out of them 10 years, can y'all imagine what that's like?
Man, that shit
10
draining.
years of
Never
somebody
apologize, never
never
sorry?
taking accountability
For
for not
nothing.
one thing.
Damn, what made you stay?
You be comfortable.
Well, you know, if
Jazz point, you do be comfortable.
you be
stand
comfortable, right? And you try to avoid conflict,
Yep.
to be doing anything to keep them happy or whatever the case may be, right? You fall into these things after being with somebody. But I
so
mean,
long.
when I took a look back at that, right, like, dang,
What was the fuck?
like
was
that's
I-
heavy.
Toxic.
That's heavy
That's
to be with somebody
definitely
that don't
toxic.
never
I
want to take
definitely know.
accountability
And you
for
didn't
none
even
of the
probably
things.
realize.
Exactly.
you don't.
See, people can be
Exactly.
in
I
a
realize so
relationship
much now.
that
Like,
you can be in a situation like that and you not even realize just because you're not cussing each other out and fighting and beating each other, you can still be in something toxic.
Yep.
For sure.
Because for a motherfucker not to apologize
Yep.
and not to, so then what you internalizing
Facts.
things, thinking that
Damn,
maybe
do they
it's
love
you.
me?
Right.
No,
Do
they
maybe
love
it's
me?
you.
Do
You
they
taking-
want me?
You taking
Yeah,
their
all the
accountability
questions,
on.
Jazz.
Well, and that's why I'm like, me and her, that's why I'm glad we like talk different ways.
that's good.
Right? We communicate different ways. Like
awesome.
something might happen. She might go cook some cookies
period.
and bring them
That's
back.
what's up.
Right?
Period.
Make it with my
Love-
little ice cream like I
affirmations
like it.
of
Right?
love.
You know what I'm saying? Or
Period.
if
Shout out
something
to
might happen
Larry.
with us, I might just go buy something.
Yeah.
Something in Amazon on the way,
Yeah.
right? Like, you know what I'm
Period.
saying? Like, so you can talk and resolve stuff a little bit differently, get the conversation going. I'm not saying go out there and buy stuff every time something.
Right. That part. That part.
Because that shit, it might not work every. Sometimes
It
you
might
have
not
to
work every time.
figure
I'm
out.
just saying, like, we know each other and we know how to communicate with each other where we don't have to feel like we letting stuff either get swept under the rug,
Ooh.
right? Or we leaving the other person feeling like they crazy.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah.
I really appreciate y'all coming through.
awesome,
Yes,
guys.
a good conversation.
Yes.
And you know what? I encourage the listeners to do the work on yourself
Yes.
and figure out what works for you, because gender roles may or may not work in your relationship. And then also we cut into something else about toxic relationships and like doing work on it. Like, I encourage everybody
On yourself.
to do that. And you know what? We appreciate our guests. We always
No, I appreciate y'all. Thank
Yes,
you.
thanks for having
Oh,
us.
for sure. We're going to hang y'all back because we got some other stuff to talk about too.
All right.
So look forward to seeing them in the future.
Yes.
We appreciate Beyond the Focus, Greg, Beyond the Focus, Indy.
shout out to Greg.
You feel me? Our cameraman. Shout out to my old lady.
Yes,
shout out to
old
her.
Queen.
And you know what?
Sis dog.
We gonna see y'all on that next episode.
Peace out, y'all.